Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flushed, huh? My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on what I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rules all around me.
There it goes. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. Hope everyone is having a great morning. Happy Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? It is Wednesday. It's hump day. What up, chat? What is goody? Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. Hope everyone is having a great Wednesday, hump day, fun day. What up? Hope everyone's doing well. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in. Really do appreciate you guys for tapping in as always. What's good? Too legit in the building. Cushy Chevy rides in the building. Big Low in the building. What's good? Sold my mind. What we copping today? Big Ron's Kicks. What up? Drew, Murd, Rocket. What's good? Nami in the building. What's good? Nam. Big Ron's Kicks. What up, little bro? What up, little bro? Dean in the building. What's good? Welcome. Trey. Ethan in the building. What's good? Black Belt Chris. Casanova Kane. Featured. Good Watch Detail. GG's. Feature in the middle. What's good, man? Good morning, my guy. How are you? Brian, Aiden, Moonlight, Alexander. Good morning. What's up, everybody? Deadly Venom. What's good? Steven, RPK in the building. What's good? Deadly, you going for these? I know you wanted these foams. Are you still going for them? Are you still going for these? Gino, what up, dude? He says, what's up, Raff? Them Free the Youth 16s come out on my birthday, August 1st. Hope to hit on my day. Yes, sir. I did see that. A lot of stuff dropping for sure. Rojo Vision, good morning. Jeremy, good morning. What's good? Appreciate y'all tapping in. Hitman, good morning. Monte in the building, good morning. Mr. 843, good morning. Trey in the building, what's good? Good morning. What up? Appreciate y'all tapping in. Happy Wednesday, Mr. 843 says. Yeah, today, man, we gotta, dude, there's a lot of stuff loaded up, bro. Like, I was like seeing it this morning that a lot of stuff were loaded up. Go for a size 12. Yeah, I was gonna ask you yesterday, Deadly Venom, if you still needed them, because I know I was you wanted me to go from a while back ago. So yeah, I got you, bro. I got you this morning. I'll go for a size 12 today. This morning. Need these foams 556 in a size 11. Rob the beard. Oh, the amount of stock, the stock's probably low. Just join what's dropping today. Are you copping? Yeah, we're gonna help the whole Deadly Venom today, man. We got the foam posits, we got the Solomons dropping, the entire collection dropping this morning. Solomon foam posit, Air Force Ones, Air Max 90s dropping this morning. A lot of stuff dropping in the next few days. Okay, so because we have the foams. We also have the Mind Slides dropping tomorrow. There's a restock happening on the Nike app, which is on Thursday. And then on Friday, we have the bins. The bins got moved back to the 24th. I don't know if you guys noticed that. But the bin 23s, Jordan 8s got moved back to Friday. You also have the white labels. Jaws. A lot of you guys were asking about the Jaw 3s white labels, and the book 2s, they are loaded up for like literally all the white labels. Sabrina 4s, the Asia the A2s, the book 2s, and the Jaw 3s are all dropping on Friday. And then you also have the Air Zoom Hirachi 2K4s, the Sue Birds dropping as well on Friday. So a lot of stuff got loaded up, because I know a lot of people were asking about the Jaws to drop, and they are dropping this Friday. So a lot of stuff happening this week. A lot of stuff. So busy chat. Busy. Amazing. What up, cousin? What up, Rami? Foams are only 17.60. That's it. That's all we're getting? Juan, what up, man? What's popping? Dude, that's not a lot of stock, dude. Man, F Deli, he don't wear his shoes. Don't support his, that Raff too says. Oh, gosh. Top of the morning rap, birthday shout out for your boy, Coolmo today. Happy birthday, Coolmo. There we go. Happy birthday. Dude, stock is super low. What up, Scene Lover? What's good, dude? Mo Easy Kicks in the building. Good morning. What up? Notify if you want a raffle. I think the last day to enter for those Mind Slides on DSG is today. If you want to enter for those Mind Slides, there's a couple Mind Slides on DSG. I think today's could be the last day. So, because tomorrow they release tomorrow on DSG. If I were you guys, if you have some time, I would go ahead and check your what's it called? Your DSGs tomorrow, dude. Only 1,700 pairs. What? Deadly, bro. There's only 347 pairs in a size 12. What's the stock in the 90s? I can't show these breakdowns, bro. I cannot show these breakdowns. I'm not allowed to. 166 pairs. 166 pairs, bro. It's actually more stock than I thought we were going to get. When you know if you won, though, tomorrow. They should notify you tomorrow. Oh, draw's closed on DSG. Okay, so draw is closed, but you find out tomorrow. So, Chris Montgomery, what up, man? Good morning. Are the 2K4s limited? I am not sure. DSG draw closed yesterday, Rap. Did it? Okay, so it looks like results are probably going to go out tomorrow then. Most likely tomorrow. If you signed up for the Mind Slides, then the results most likely will go out tomorrow. So, you hitting for me, Rap? I haven't hit on the sneakers app in a while, bro. I haven't hit on in a while. Is JD doing EA for the slides? I think EA was yesterday for the Mind Slides. I think there's a few people that got in the Mind Slides EA. Well, I think that went live yesterday, but we'll double check again today if it goes live. But I know a few people told me that they they got mind slides. I saw some of the DMs on my Instagram, so I don't know. Damn, I wish I knew about the draw, Melvin says. Yeah, bro, you gotta tap in every day, bro. I know sneakers have been slow in the last few weeks, last few months, but sometimes there's some stuff that, you know, people may forget, especially from like mind slides, because mind slides always drop on DSG. So I'm gonna hit on a size 12 too, says. There we go. Morning, what up, Mike? What's good, dude? So, Ralph, what way to do? What way do you get your eggs cooked? How do I like my eggs cooked? It depends, bro. Depends. Decided to grab some Pokemon from DSG. My first purchase of Pokemon since 2000. There you go, Drew. What is the stock for the Air Force Ones? Stock numbers for the Air Force Ones are 3,200 pairs, bro, for the Air Force Ones. If I would choose which one's the best out of the three, I like the Air Force Ones. I don't know. I like Air Force Ones. You know, these ones are nice. What up, Frank? What's good, dude? What's up, Rab? What's going on? What up, Danny V? What's good? Anyone got the Soul Good wovens in hand? Nice, Dean says. Rahus, good morning, America. What up, Rahus? What up, Rahus? What up, Canes? What's good, dude? Good morning. What up? What's good? What's good? Let me know in the chat which of the three are you guys going for? You guys going for all three? You just guys going for the foams? Which one are you guys going for this morning? The solemn ones, like, I'm surprised that they're loaded up on Sneakers app, because I thought this would be a more of like exclusive Vegas type deal, because they dropped that Vegas out here. I think it was Shoe Palace. And then they now loaded up on the Nike Sneakers app. Maybe because they got a bunch of leftover pairs that they got to release, you know. You see Travis, new Air Force Ones. I did see that. You see the Miami Heat leaked the LeBron press conference on July 27th, signing back into Miami. I heard that was fake. I'm not sure if that was necessarily true, but I don't know. Definitely going for the foams. Hey, good morning, Collection Famo. What up, Jumpman fam? What's good, dude? $350 and $350, bro. $350 is a lot of shmoneys. I'm going for whichever resells higher. There you go, B. Lewis. That a guy. Foams and Air Force Ones. Carlos, what up, man? Good morning, Collection fan. What's dropping today? What's Sean? What up, Sean? What's good? He's going for none, Kush, he says. Well, there you go. If you're not going for anything, that's okay too. Okay. Raph, what up? True blues on the truck today. I'm a happy man. Never owned these. There we go. You're going to love them in person, bro. You're definitely going to appreciate those True Blue Air Jordan 3s. Don't want LeBum in Miami. Actually, I'm a Knicks fan. Let LeBum play. They're saying the Travis Air Force Ones will be a pre-order. I wouldn't be surprised. I kind of said the same thing like yesterday. I wouldn't be surprised if it was going to be a pre-order. Just because, like, there's really nothing that they're trying to push other than like some other silhouettes, like the soccer shoes and stuff like that. Like, it's like, all right, everybody wants some Travises. Well, there you go. Have you seen the Civil Spider-Man merch? I did. Fire. The collection's really, really good. So, overpriced as well. Moonlight says foam stock numbers. Foam stock numbers are 1,700 pairs. 1,700 pairs. Thinking about getting these foams. Just for the price. Yeah, $350 is freaking nuts, dude. $350 is freaking nuts. It's a lot. So, all right, chat. Let's talk about a couple stuff real quick that kind of caught my eye in the last 24 hours. Okay, this is right here. I know everyone wants to talk about a little bit about Travis, but man, this one right here, very, very interesting to see. Definitely gives off a Freddy vibe. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but Z Sneakerhead has posted the first look at the 2026 Air Jordan 3 OG Not Nice, releasing on November 21st. Now, my first initial thoughts, I was like, bro, is this like a mock-up Freddy Krueger, like Air Jordan 3? What's going on? Kind of gives off a little bit of a Krampus vibe, a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But let me know. Let me know how you guys feel about these, and I'll give you guys my thoughts and opinions about this shoe. Let me know. Two says trash. I like them. Them threes are fire. I like them. They're different, Teddy says. Cola minor threes. Hey, that's my birthday. There you go. Happy birthday. Morning fan. What up, Trey? Needs lotion vibes. Elephant skin. Krishy says Stranger Things vibe. Definitely gives off a Stranger Things vibes. That was another one. Definitely gives off a Stranger Things vibes. Don't hate them, but I don't need them, Nate says. Decent. Those are not nice, Vinny says. No look pass. Alma Mater threes. These do not give off an Alma Mater vibe at all. I like Chris Montgomery. Not horrible. Like that worn leather look. I like them. I like them. I give them credit for trying something different. Borrowed Kick says. What up, Mr. Sheridan? These are not bad. These are not bad, chat. These ain't bad. These ain't bad. These are not bad. I mean, going into the holiday season on November 21st, like the only reason why I feel like this shoe will not sell because you got the bread fours the next following week, I think, or the fall. Is it the same week? I think on November 1st, that week. I'm pretty sure that's the week of bread fours. So I would say like that'd be the reason why a lot of people would pass. But the shoe is not bad. I don't mind these. I don't mind these. This is a shoe I definitely wouldn't wear all the time though. You feel me? Like definitely a shoe I wouldn't wear. So is it the following week? Okay, so it's the following week. Thank you. Because I know they Black Friday, they drop in November. So looked like they've been worn in the snow multiple years. I mean, it's not a bad shoe. It's really not. I could see why people may not like this shoe. Because I feel like the materials from looking at the shoe, it reminds me of the Air Jordan 4. What up, Al Chang? It's been a minute. What up, Al Chang? Where you been, my brother? What up, Al Chang? What's good, dude? What up, what up, what up, what up? Shout out my boy Al Chang in the freaking building. What's good? What up, man? I hope everything is well with you. You guys remember the Air Jordan 4 that dropped back in like 2021 or is it 2022? Or is it 21? I think it was 21. I think it was 2021. It was the Air Jordan 4 that had like that really like weird material on the side. Like it almost has the same, not even the same, kind of gives off the same vibes. It was like an Air Jordan 4. Like the material kind of felt like very like sandpaper-ish. That's what I feel like this shoe's giving off like on the upper is that it's going to feel like a sandpaper-ish material. It reminds me of the olives. Nah, it reminds me of that Jordan 4 chat. But why is Z-Sneaker posted the word is the Santa 3s are supposed to be GS only. That's some BS. One of those, Rob the Beard says. Those look like the dunks that came out Crumpus or something, Eddie says. Looks like an Alma Mater. A Fear 3 had a baby. Firefleet, what up, man? Good morning. Happy hump day to the chat. Facts, dude. Happy hump day to every single one of you guys. But that's what it kind of gives off in a sense. I mean, it's not a bad shoe. What up, John? What's good, dude? Sherry's in the building. What's good? The taupe 4s. Yeah, that's what it was. It's age-faded leather. As well as yield. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. Reminds me of the same material as the Air Jordan Fear 5s. These suck real bad, John says. Wow. What up, John? Reminds me of the Sherling, like the old school lambskin leather. Or Alma Mater ones are like this shoe, OG says. Looks like the Alma Mater Mocha 4s. None beats the black cement Jordan 3s. Decent, but would only cop at outlets for $120 max. Looks like Spazikes. I'm out, Jeff says. Hey, man, listen. I don't think it's horrible. I really don't think it's horrible at all. I really don't. I think the thing is, the new Air Jordan 3, the thing is, like, these are dropping in November. And honestly, if they had a different theme with this, if this was like, oh, the Halloween Air Jordan 3s or some shit like that, dude, and these drop back in like the beginning of October, dude, people would like these even more. It's different for sure. It's definitely different. It's not, I'm saying it's not horrible. It's really not a horrible shoe. I would have loved to hear the sales pitch on these, Ike says. Yeah, $230. That's what you expect on these. $230 $230 on these. So something different, clean, need to see it in hand. Yeah, I'm sure people would say the same thing, is that they would probably want to see these in hand. These are not a tearaway. So for $230, there's other shit I'd get respectfully, John. What up, Joe? What's good, dude? What up? So yeah, these are set to drop on November 21st, for probably $230. You know, I thought these were interesting. This definitely caught my eye when I first initially saw this. And I'm just curious of how people are going to either want them or don't want them. So it's fine. I mean, I'm sure these are probably going to go for under retail, like dead ass. A few changes would hit. Red stitching, different logos, anything different. I mean, the back of the shoe is different. The elephant print is. I think everything about the shoe is a little different. I think it's different. They are gonna age and wear amazing. I think 490E says. There you go. Looks like they've been torn away. That's what it does. It definitely gives off that vibe for sure. So, but anyways, wanted to show you guys. These are set to drop on November 21st, this year. So I'm telling you guys, like, remember what I told you guys like a couple days ago and last week, is that there's a lot of stuff that we don't even know what's dropping. Like, there's a few stuff that I feel like they haven't announced, this year for the last half of the year, and stuff is gonna slowly just get introduced, and we're just like, what the heck? What up, Curtis? Morning, Raffle Collection fam. Finally got a table created for Cold Sins a whole year later. Damn, you just got your labels. You just got your label, bro. Raph, go ahead and show the Converse Dragon Ball Z collection collab AK67. I would need to see these in person first. You know what everyone wants to see? AK, what's it called? What Frank would say, a needle mover, huh? So I remember what I told you guys last week and in the last few days as well. Remember what I told you guys? Like, I was curious of what the plan was going to be for Travis and Nigel. And it looks like Travis has a plan before the end of the year. What's it called? Because I feel like Travis and Nigel are going to be dropping some shoes before the year ends, and it just hasn't been announced. So we have a new Travis that is confirmed to drop in the fall of 2026. We have an Air Force One low dropping for Travis. Not Jordan 1 low. Doesn't look like any Jordan 1 lows are dropping. Looks like they're having a different they have a different vision, a different move for Travis before the end of the year. And it looks like he's releasing an Air Force One low. Okay. So got my Coltons 2 weeks ago. More Raff and fan. What up, Sniper? What's good, dude? Raff, on some of the hype drops you don't want, could you go for a smaller size? You have a GS size in the chat. GS sizes in the chat. I mean, it just depends who asks me first, bro. Like, I get a shitload of people asking me about sizes, so it just depends. So, see, these ones right here, like, I think these ones are nice. I like the simplicity about it. I think these are dope. Kind of gives off like a UNC like color, you know? I mean, people are going to think this is boring, right? Like, people are gonna think these are boring, but then people are be like, man, these are doing too much. You feel me? Like, Nike and Jordan Brand, you guys are doing too much with the shoe, but then like, oh, these are boring. You feel me? Like, I don't think these are horrible. It's just an Air Force One. I said it yesterday. I was like, man, I wouldn't be surprised. They're gonna do another pre-order on an Air Force One. Like, the last Air Force One that Travis dropped was horrendous. I didn't like it at all. The original Travis Scott Air Force Ones, like, those were nice with the metallic swoosh. Those ones are fire. So y'all are goofy. You love the burnt threes, but hate these shoes. Two says, if these weren't Travis Scott, they would sit at Foot Locker. Designer Dubs, everyone knows that, bro. Everyone knows that, though. That's like common sense, bro. If all the shoe collabs weren't the way they were, everything would be at Foot Locker, brother. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a Travis Scott at the end of the day, whether if you like it or not. So, I don't know. It's time for Alaska. That we're not going to get that because they never dropped on sneakers. So, another one I don't need, Ira Brick says. Did you see the Travis tennis shoes also? I seen that the moon shoes that he was wearing that I don't like at all. His moon shoes that he's been wearing, I'm not a fan of those at all. Oh, it's a Travis pass, Scott G says. Good morning, gangsters. What up, Krupp Korean? If you're not Rafi's homie, don't even ask for him to go for his size. Your size, he won't, Ray Ray says. What do you mean? Everybody in here is my homie. I go for a lot of people's sizes in here. Bro, like, what do you guys expect? Like, I'm one person. Like, what are you crying about, Ray Ray? Like, I'm one person. You know how many people ask me to go for their size? A lot of people, bro. Like, you think I have, like, 30 accounts? I don't. I don't, bro. Like, I don't. You don't have to be my homie. Everybody in here is my friend. Everyone in here is my homie. But, like, if you're crying because I'm not going for your size, like, sorry. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, fuck. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, sorry. Maybe make like 4 other accounts. I don't know. Like, I get a lot of people asking me, yo, Raph, you're not going for this. Can you go for me? Like, yeah, man. Like, I got a lot of people asking me, bro. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, sorry. And sometimes I make it fair where, like, if a lot of people ask me all at once and I didn't really look at like multiple DMs, then I just won't go for anyone's size at all. So I don't know what like you're crying about, bro. So I don't know. Raph is still human like us at the end of the day. I am. Like, I don't know. I just like, I try, bro. I try, and like people ask me to go get some stuff out there and when I have to go out my way to get some stuff, I've done it before multiple times. Like, bro, I have a life. I have things to do. Like, sorry. Like, I don't know. I will cop these to resell them, Gorgon says. No, nobody goes for me either, Tiski says. I don't know, bro. Can you go for an Air Force One for today's drop, size 13? Thank you, Toof says. I can't, Toof. I can't do that because you're my homie, bro. I can't do that. Not allowed to, apparently. No, we're homies, right? At the end of the day, Rap puts his pants on one leg at a time, guys. Ike says, yeah, bro. Like, I don't know. Everyone in the chat isn't going for the phones for me. Bunch of bums, David says. Also, people call a shoe ugly, they will still go for them for resale, which is also common sense, P. Lewis says. Absolutely, bro. Yeah, just because people think a shoe is ugly doesn't mean they won't go for them. You know? Raph, you should buy more monitors so you can log into multiple accounts to assist more of us, Rob the Beard says. Hey, man, I try, bro. Like, people just think, bro, do you remember? I don't know if Ray Ray's still in here. Bro, I bought, like, how many pairs of Gammas? How many pairs of Black Cat Air Jordan 4s on release date? And I sold every single one of them for retail for anybody that DM'd me. Hello? Does anybody remember that? I'm not trying to count or anything like that, but I'm just saying, bro, like, just because I do this YouTube stuff doesn't mean I could get my hands on, like, everything, bro. Like, I can't. You know? On Sneakers app, I only have one account. It's my account and my wife's account, and that's it. So, I don't know. Travis Air Force One's mid, Skinner says. Good point. I went for Travis Scott Barbies and quick flip those bitches, Ike says. Facts, you did. Yeah, you don't even have to be a member or a member in here. Like, I've gone for like multiple people, like multiple times. Like, if you just DM me a certain size that I had, like, or you know what I'm saying, if you needed, like, I was outside, bro, for Gammas and Black Cat 4s, and I sold every single one of them for retail, dude. So I don't remember because I don't get blessed with either one of those pairs, Philly says. or maybe I just I didn't hit your size. You know, EA's live. Is EA live? Hold on. I don't know, bro. Like, it's not that serious, man. If I don't go for your size, or someone else doesn't go for your size, like, it's really not a big deal, bro. Like, I don't think it's a big deal. I understand people, like, you know, want sizes, but I didn't get EA for anything. EA's live. I didn't get no EA. Anybody get EA? Did anyone get EA? Did anyone get EA? Bro, I'm sure, like, especially like this week or this year, I'll probably be outside for Space Jam 11s, bro. Space Jam 11s. I'll be outside for that shoe. I'll probably grab like, you know, maybe 8 of them. And then if anybody needs a pair, I got you guys. You know, I'll be outside, bro. What's up, Average Joe? What's good? I mean to start the Rav boycott, not for resale. Says it's all good, bro. No EA, Mike says. I didn't get no EA, bro. I guess EA for Mind Slides again. I didn't get no EA, bro. I never get EA. I haven't got EA in these last couple drops. I'm not gonna hold you. Besides, like, the True Blues. I didn't even get I don't think I got EA in store for the True Blues. I don't think. I only got pre-order. EA Nike Mind Slides women's pair. So Mind Slides EA is live. Well, there you go. There you go. Raph, will you buy me a Porsche GT2 RS? I got EA, but only a size, see a size 5 to 7. I didn't get no EA, bro. No EA for me. And I think it's even if it's the Mind Slides, then what's it called? Then I think it's like the women's. I think, what up, Benny? What's up, man? Good morning. You better sell them to any of your what? Got EA, but they are women, so I pass. There we go. EA for what? Mind Slides, I think. Mind Slides. Mind Slides. Mind Slides. All right? Mind Slides. No EA for me. No EA. I got EA Madden 2027. What do you see these Cactus Jack Air Force Ones? Where do you see these? These are on Twitter. Everyone was posting this. Over and Under posted it. I know Brandon had posted it because he's pretty reliable, because they were talking about how, like, these are expected to be a pre-order. I saw that yesterday. Like, all the blogs were talking about how, like, this Air Force One is going to be a pre-order. Which, if this ends up being a pre-order, I guarantee you guys, then that would probably mean that Travis website will most likely just host it. Like, Sneakers App will not drop these. It's gonna be just Travis site, and they're gonna put up a pre-order, and that's it. I'm pretty sure that's how they're gonna do it. You help as much as you can. You just like the Travis, you help Brit. I don't know why some people complain about you do not helping them, like you could not help anyone, but thankfully you're nice enough to help, JJ says. Yeah, man. Like, I try as much as I can when I have the opportunity to. Rap, people ask you to go for their size since you got the auto checkout. Bro, I haven't hit on the Sneakers app in a minute, dude. Listen, if I hit on the Sneakers app, listen. All right? Today, with the amount of pairs that are dropping on the phone posits, then hey, man, listen, let my account cook. It's just been a minute since I've actually hit something crazy on the Sneakers app. Just nothing crazy has been dropping, you know. So, but yeah, feel like we've still getting a Jordan 1 high. Travis Frank says maybe. Like I said, there's a lot of things that hasn't been announced that I feel like Jordan Brand and Nike is going to announce in the next couple of months, like, or not even the next couple of months, like in the next month or so, because like fall is like already around the corner, right? I mean, summer's coming to an end, and it's time for them to really lock in with back to school. And then once back to school rolls around, like was done, like they're going to be like pushing a lot of the fall and holiday stuff. So I'm assuming in the next few weeks and the next month, like I'm expecting like a J Balvin release date, an Awake a release date. Obviously with these Travis is getting announced, maybe a CPFM. Remember, we're supposed to get a CPFM maybe possibly at the end of the December. So I don't know. We'll see. These are great for resale only. Sold out already, Eddie says. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Mind Sides get freaking ate up really, really quick for Mind Sides. Those get eat up really, really quick. summer coming to an end. We got 2 more months play. I mean, when I say summer coming to an end, it's because your kids are not, your kid is not in school yet too. So when I feel like my kids are getting close to going back to school, that's when I feel like summer's ending for me. So, because my kids are going back to school in like 2 weeks. So like that's whenever I know my summer is ending. So once your kid goes to school, that's when you're gonna feel, oh shit, summer's coming to an end. Kids going back to school in September. That's what I mean. What are you wearing with these? I don't know. With these Air Force Ones, I don't know, some blue denim jeans. I don't know, some black jeans. I don't know. Blue denim would probably look good on these, and maybe like a white t-shirt. I don't know. My favorite time of the year, fall. K-Way says. Technically, we are in fall right now in sneakers and retail season. I haven't had EA for a year. I used to get it every week. I don't know what the F I did. I still have 25,000 points. Wild Boy, when was the last time you bought anything on JD then? When was the last time? Kids got 30 days for back to school here, John says. Yeah, my kids start in 2 weeks, so that's why I feel like, you know what I mean? That's why I feel like my summer's coming to an end. I stopped chasing them slides after the second restock of the black pair. Most states go back to school in 3 to 4 weeks, so summer almost over. Scott G says, absolutely. Facts, back to school and summer, your summer quick. It really does, dude, because then I get in like a routine of dropping off, like, my kids off and stuff. So, and it's weird because like they changed the the district out here in Vegas is so bad, but like the thing is, it's like they're changing the school hours where like middle schoolers are like, dude, that's, if you're in middle school here, it sucks. Like they're catering the times to high schoolers. So basically the elementary schoolers are going in later than usual. And then the middle schoolers are going in like stupid early. So basically they swap the schedule with like high schoolers because they feel like the high schoolers out here are not paying attention in class. So obviously it's probably the academics are going like, it's going down because of lack of attention in school. So they have the high schoolers going in a little bit later than the middle schoolers. So they change the entire times out here in Vegas. I'm like, bro, why they do that? So that's how it should be. Yeah, I guess. But the thing is, it's like, it sucks for like, parents that have school, or excuse me, that parents have work that kind of overlap it in a sense where like it doesn't help a lot of parents' schedule when it comes to work. So Raph, you need to stop getting people size on grown not to get their own. And it's all good, bro. I'm here. The thing is, if I'm offering to help other people to get their size, I'm willing to help. It's just people have to understand is that like, some people don't hit me up. They just rely on just asking me in the chat. Some people hit me up on Discord DMs or on Instagram, but it just depends. So educator here, time isn't the problem. It's the phones and and only the phones, Dean says. But the thing is that like, I agree, sure. But the thing is like, I think that I'm not blaming the teachers, nor, you gotta blame the parents at home as well, I guess, because it starts at home at the end of the day. But schools now, bro, if you think about it, dude, schools are a lot more flexible when it comes to cell phones though. Like they're a lot more flexible if you think about it. Like a lot of teachers use their cell phones, so that's why they probably had it more flexible for a lot of these. Like when I was in school, bro, if you got caught texting, bro, I had a flip phone. You got caught texting, like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you got that shit taken away, bro. My mom was the lunch lady at my school. So, like, bro, when I had to go up to my mom and be like, yo, mom, you have to get my phone, bro, my mom would hit me in the back. Oh, Rappy boy, you're stupid, oh. She would slam me in the back of the head, bro. And I would get grounded because I was texting in class. I would get in trouble, bro. My mom was the lunch lady. For, like, in my high school, for, like, two years. In my high school, she was the lunch lady in my school. And a couple times I got my phone taken away. Dude, my mom would be pissed. I was texting during class. Teacher took it away, gave it to the... You know what I mean? And then, like, my mom would get so pissed, bro. She would just take it away. She'll just bring it home. She wouldn't give it to me. Bro, nowadays in school, bro, like, the teachers don't give a shit. Oh, you're done with your work? Okay, you can use your phone. That's like my niece. My niece tells me, she's like, the teachers don't care. If you're done with your work, you could use your phone. The fuck? What, man? Man, what the hell, man? Some days, I don't care, bro. But I guess it just depends where you live, too. It honestly just depends where you live. You know, now she got to go up there and get the phone. Exactly. That's why she never gave it back. She would bring it home, and I would get grounded, bro, for like a couple days, and she would give it back to me. So, yo, what up, Drew? What's good, dude? If you think Travis merch takes forever, we might be waiting a year for a pair of shoes. You might be, dude. Absolutely. If they do a pre-order on an Air Force One like this, yo, GG's, bro. You ain't getting this till the next 6 months. And this shoe is probably going to retail like what? They said 120. 120. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like 150. Travis T's 90 soccer merch restock on his site. Only 6 hours left to order, though. They used to take our phones for the whole day if we got caught. My teacher took my Motorola StarTech and cracked me with the yardstick, Drew says. District-wide phone ban for public schools in Portland. Stated 3 years ago. Parents and kids fought back. Grades have improved since, Tony says. I'm saying, bro, like, phones are not really essential in classrooms. They're really not. But it's like a lot of districts are just super flexible about it. DH, what up, man? Up here, they make you check your phones as soon as you go through the metal detectors. You guys got metal detectors at your school, bro? What the hell school you go to, bro? Did anyone get the 420 slides in Trash Legend? I think a few people did, Trash Legend. I think a few people did. I'm sure they did. A few folks did. So what's going on with the collection today? What up, Sir Harry Jr.? What's good, dude? What up? My freaking stream lagged a little bit for some reason. But we have the Air Force Ones. We have the Air Max 90s. And the Foamposite Solomons today dropping. We also, if you guys signed up for DSG for the Mind Slides, I do want to let you guys know if anybody did drop a raffle for that slide, the results should go out tomorrow. I signed up for the homie. I doubt that I'll hit. I was like, bruh, like I'm never gonna hit on Mind Slides, but I guess. I think a lot of people are giving up on Mind Slides, that ask, because I remember people used to ask me about Mind Slides. Hey, Raph, can you go for me for this, for this, for this, for this? I don't get that many people asking me anymore. Probably because everyone just gave up, bro. It's either they gave up or they don't have any pairs. They already have a pair. So Mind Slides are almost impossible, bro. So almost all the high schools on the East Coast have metal detectors. Wow. Had metal detectors in high school back in the early 90s. There's a rumor picks and askew another Travis shoe, the Vapor 12 tennis shoe. I did hear about that. There was like a picture that was kind of floating around. But like, I feel like Travis is having one of those years where like they're really testing out the market with different shoes. I think Nike is they're trying to test some things out, bro. I honestly think. And they're using Travis's name per usual. And I'm not surprised. So cell phones won't help inactive pew-pews at school, Trey says. Try Wisconsin. Mine 001s and 002s are all on eBay. Yeah, so resellers selling to resellers, you know. If your kid gets away with the phone, will currently help. But I don't know. Phones, I guess it is essential nowadays, the way the world works, I guess. But in school-wise, it's just like, it definitely is a distraction. No metal detectors here in NC, at least the schools I'm aware of. Brittany says, why no backward swoosh on the Forces, Raph? Culture says, I don't think he didn't have a reverse swoosh on his last one, on his Air Force Ones. He didn't have a reverse swoosh on any of the Air Force Ones that he had. He already had like 1, 2. I think this is his 4th Air Force One, I believe, his 4th or 5th, and none of them have a reverse swoosh. So kids don't need phones in school, Skinner says. Not in school. I mean, they need it, right? But they don't need to use it during school unless there's like an emergency. You feel me? So, but it's different. Everything is different nowadays, bro. Because teachers, they use their phones all the time, bro. There's teacher content creators now. You feel me? You wonder why things are super, super flexible. I mean, it's all over the internet. I'm not throwing any shots at anybody, but like, there's teacher content creators now, bro. Is that bad? No, it's not. It's not a bad thing. But I'm just saying, it just goes to show how flexible schools are nowadays if they're making content in their classrooms, you know? This fall in New Jersey, there's a cell phone ban in schools. Also, now you need a driver license and be at least 15 to ride an e-bike with insurance and registration. I kept a broke phone in my pocket, so when they seen me on my phone, I'd switch it before they took it. Wild Boy says. All those content teachers are there, and a problem, Trey says. I mean, I don't know. I mean, me personally, like, everyone has. Remember what I told you guys is that, like, we talked about like social media, right? How like everyone, not everybody, but a lot of businesses are implementing. A lot of content creators are implementing their content with their job. Like, if you have a career, like, people are like filming that shit, bro. If you run your own business, of course people are going to film that stuff. You know? So like, is it weird? I guess it just depends what you're doing. Because I've seen content creators where they literally put their phone up and they're recording them teaching the children. Are they showing the children's face? No, but it's like more so like they're, you know, cutting certain things, you know. It's like, hold on, students, everyone, give me a second, get your books out. I'm gonna set up my tripod real quick. You know what I mean? Like, I guess it just, the way you look at it, it's you know, it's what it is. You call it for how you feel, you know, what it is. So, after all these years, teachers finally just given up, designer says. Teachers aren't focused, so kids aren't focused, Trey says. But does that influence kids to do certain things? I mean, it just depends how the teacher is teaching the kids, right? Like, at the end of the day. So, I don't know, chat. I don't know. You guys call it for what it is, man. A cell phone will not stop a high school's emergencies. Name one time it prevented or helped emergencies. Name just one time, Trey says. I mean, we don't know because we're not in those type of situations. You know, Trey, you feel me? No phones in class is fine by me. It takes away their focus. Lock boxes in their classes. Get the phones once it's over. It's an emergency. It cures. Parents can do just like they did back in the day, Nate says. Maybe pay him better, Jojo Dancer says. That too, I feel like that was like one thing that someone had mentioned, is that they get paid better, but it's like I said, it's a district rule. So I don't know, bro. Listen, I'm not in school, so I wouldn't necessarily know what kind of goes on, you know. I just know that every time I go to my daughter's school, like, teachers are on their phones. Like, which, you know, obviously it's not teaching hours, but I'm sure they're not on their phone during those times. When I because on, like, here in Vegas, like, there's like an app. Like, there's an app that you could contact the teacher, and I contact the teacher by the app, and sometimes they'll reply fast, sometimes they don't. It just depends what they're doing. So I'll be like, oh, I'm picking up my kid early. Sometimes they won't even reply. You know, so it goes to show they're probably not on their phones because they're probably teaching. So I remember we couldn't be on the phone, Skinner says. Yeah. So, but anyways, pre-orders of this Air Force One probably will happen. Who knows exactly when this is gonna happen? If I would probably predict when this Air Force One Travis is gonna drop, probably most likely in October. Probably in October, if I would guess. Most likely. This will probably drop in October, chat. Yeah, October. Teachers on the phones and students on the phones, and then parents at home phones instead of checking kids' schoolwork, Trey says. That's what I'm saying. It starts at home, Trey. You know, not all parents are like that. Not all teachers are like that. We have to remember this, right? Like, not every single individual is like that, you know. You know what's crazy? Your smartphone can really get you in trouble if you're on your phone at work a lot. You can get fired, and you can get a ticket from being on your phone while driving. October, and then receive in 2027. Yeah, I would guess too. if you guys are going to want this Air Force One Travis, 100%, you're not going to get this until next year. You know what I mean? I make $74,000 with a master's degree. I'm rich, Dean says. There you go, Dean. Raph, do you have the stock for each size in the phone posits? What up, the New York Dad? What's good, dude? Yeah, I do, but I don't think I could show this. I could tell you how many pairs are dropping, but I can't tell you, like, I can't show you the individual sizes. 1766. So 1,766 pairs are only dropping on the phone posits. That's it. That's all you're getting. 1,766. So it's a disturbing increase in the in those that do, though. Trey says, yeah, that is a fair statement. What up, New York Dad? Good morning. Teachers where I live do not make 70 to 90,000. My sister is a 4th grade teacher. Oh, no, actually, she's not a 4th grade. Yeah, she's a 5th grade teacher. One of my best good friends, he's a 4th grade teacher. So I mean, I'm not pocket watching, but it seems like they make a good amount of money. Teachers are underpaid too, so they have no determination, Trey says. What? Jesus is closed. Cushy says, wait, what? I've seen this studies of what phones and screens are doing to kids' brains. So I personally opt out of giving my son a phone, and I limit his screen time. We did fine without it. He'll live. Bluebird says, absolutely. Like, luckily, like for me, like if I tell my kids to get off the tablet or the phone, like they don't get upset. They just find something else to do. They just color. I don't know, read a book. You know, they'll do other things. Bro, how come you never respond when I call you Giraffe? Jared says. Why do I never respond? This is my first time reading your comment saying that. But hey, Rav, what's the stock on the Jaw 3s? I don't know. On the Jaw 3s, you're talking about the white labels. Maybe we'll have the stock numbers of the day of the release, but as of right now, I don't know. I'm assuming the white label Jaw 3s are going to be pretty limited. Our president has like 30 something felonies. Teachers are on the other hand. Angels Wild Boy says, my daughter teaches kindergarten, has to buy supplies out of her own pocket. Yeah, some of the teachers do have to buy some of their own stuff. Collab, what up? They aren't underpaid. They make like 70 and get the summer off. Stop complaining, Lowe says. 70 is possible, but also determines that state minimum wage, so almost the same as the state with lower cost of living, King says. Teachers are way underpaid. They educate our future, and they deserve to get paid correctly, in my opinion, the New York Dad says. Any shock drops today? No. We have a bunch of drops today. In the next, like, every day of this week, every day for summer, bro, we have a drop. Okay, every day for summer, right, DH? I told Jesus the DSG raffle's closed for the slides. He needed new ones because she says teachers are very underpaid. Oh, for sure. Someone says teachers get paid 70,000 and get the summer off. Stop complaining. Like, bro, do you realize like the teachers are literally teaching these children, bro? Like, being an educator, I mean, I'm assuming that's not I don't think it's an easy job. Like, you have to really realize, man, like when you're a teacher, like I get it. Like some people are like, oh, well, they get the luxury of getting certain days off, the whole summer off and stuff like that. But like, if your career is being a teacher, and you're teaching, I don't know, 25, maybe 30 kids, per classroom, and you're doing that every single year, okay? Yeah, that's not many kids, Raph, but that's like 30 personalities. You feel me? So, like, I would say, I would think that teaching is very stressful, especially if you're teaching high school, middle schoolers. I mean, some of you guys hate dealing with your own kids. So, like, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, Rap, my kids stress me the hell out, bro. They don't ever listen. Well, if they don't listen to you, well, you know what I mean? Imagine if they can't listen to their own teacher. You feel me? So, I don't know. I guess it just like depends, bro. Like it really depends. Like it can get a toll of like some people, especially when you're dealing with that. When you're dealing with like young kids, I mean young teenagers that don't like to listen. They don't want to do anything. You feel me? And at the end of the day, it definitely starts at home. You know, like I can imagine, right? Like being in a situation as a teacher, right? And you do these conferences, right, with the class, or the parents. It's like, how do you tell the parent, be like, your kid is not doing well in school. How can we find a way, to make your children better? Like sometimes it's hard to have like the wording, because I have friends, like I said, that are teachers, and it's tough to be in those type of situations, because like some parents be like, no, my child is an angel, stays out of trouble, doesn't do anything bad. My kid is not dumb. If you're calling my kid dumb, then you're calling me dumb. Like I've heard stories, bro. Like, but I can't imagine what like they would go through. That's like customer service. I'm sure a lot of you guys hate customer service. You ain't dealing with people. You know what I mean? That's like one of the worst jobs to have, is like a customer service job, and I'm sure most of you guys would hate to have a job like that, So anyone who is in the trenches literally has no idea what they're talking about and can stand down. Dean says, I hear stories, and it doesn't seem it's not easy. It's not. I was a teacher and had to quit when I wanted to buy a house and start a family. They definitely don't pay enough. Also, some parents are so dependent on school, some by choice, and it's a lot. Bluebird says, yeah, because I know some, like I said, some teachers. I think most teachers, they have to supply all their own stuff. So you know what I mean. So imagine that, like your teacher supplying to your children like stuff that they need to teach them in class. I work for the public school district here. DH says, there we go. Teachers can be horrible at their job, and they can get blamed their parents at the end of the day. Lowe says, I honestly, like I said, it just depends, bro. It just depends, man. I'm sure there's levels to it, but I can't really talk for it because I'm not a teacher. But I would say, like, knowing people that do teach, like, dude, they go through a lot of shit, bro. Teachers were handpicked from heaven, Wild Boy says. As long as the teacher doesn't make the kids kiss each other, Never Sack Down says. I mean, no one's thinking about that, right? Like, that type of stuff, Zach. We're talking about teachers teaching. We're not talking about teachers and making their kids kiss. Like, what are you doing? What are you even thinking about, brother? Yeah, and they gave my mom the bad kids, and she got them together. Brittany says, school system should be expanded to year round. I mean, it just depends, honestly, and also depends on the teacher too, how motivated they are. Like, that's why I genuinely liked wrote my Baby Rose's teacher last year, because she genuinely like she cared about her education. And that's what I like about a teacher. If a teacher is really all about, bro, like Riley's teacher, bro, she came home like, I was like, what is your teacher teaching you, bro? Like, taught her like, what was that little SpongeBob dance? I was like, bro, what are y'all doing at class, bro? Little SpongeBob dance. I was like, bro, what is your little zesty teacher doing, bro? What is he doing, bro? Teaching them like, what are you doing? I mean, they're kindergartners. I get it, bro. Like, it's like, dude, what are you doing? Bro got kids kissing on his mind at 6 a.m. Freaking wild, bro. What are you doing, bro? Check his hard drive. What else, South Jersey? What's good, dude? But no, I get it. Some of you guys know who probably, teachers, and stuff like that. Anyone else ever get spanked by their teacher? No. New teachers always care. Give them a few years till they're burnt out. DH says, absolutely. What up, Chalupa? What's good, dude? You're wild, bro. You're wild. Chat, we get about 25 more minutes, okay? If y'all need stock numbers on any of these shoes that are on the screen, feel free to let me know. Because it's very, very limited. Okay, there's only like, hold on, let me go through it again. Okay, foam posits, there's only 1,700 pairs for foam posits. Air Max 90s are the most limited one out of 3. There's only 166 pairs. And then for the Air Force Ones, there's 3,200 pairs. 32. So, at least I don't rock Travis's, Zach Down says. My teacher would rest. Bro, Toof, what are you talking about, bro? The pay should reflect results just like every other job, Pew Pew says. Being a teacher is tough, Amazing says. Yeah, I can't imagine, bro. Z, I don't know what they're teaching now in school. I don't know either, bro. Yeah, I can't imagine, bro. I can't imagine, bro. You wonder why teachers, like, I remember, like, when Rose was in first grade, bro, I thought I was in a therapy session with the teacher. Deadass. I deadass thought I was in a therapy session with the teacher. Like, I listen, I understand people go through stuff, but then I started to realize that we weren't even talking about my kid's stuff. We're talking about her life and how she's stressed. Like, deadass. Like, I was just like, I texted the wifey after. I was like, she's like, how did the conference go? I was like, I felt like it was like a therapist, like a therapy session. It was cool. Got to know the teacher. Teacher would think I should be held back with all those math questions, Drew says. I give teachers a lot of credit to put up the kids all day long, Chevy Rat says. Yeah. I guess it just depends on the age too. I don't know. If I was a teacher, like, if I was a teacher, if I would choose any grade to teach, man, I feel like I have to have some sort of middle ground, bro. Like I don't know if I'll be able to like teach kindergartners. I don't know, first graders, maybe second graders is like, okay, is like maybe the lowest grade I would teach is second graders for sure. But kindergarten, dude, I lose my mind, bro. I feel like I'll be at a daycare at the end of the day. Like, I've seen some of these kids, bro. Like, they wild, bro. Like, I don't know how the teacher is like, damn, man. I'll be stressed the hell out, bro. How crazy it is those Pokemon cards from the Sam's Club drop yesterday are going for $250 to $300. Listen, speaking of that, it's bad. I told you guys. You wonder why I retired, bro. Hold on. It's embarrassing.
Sat out here all night long. That's not fair to these children.
I can tell them what just happened. I just got skipped in line. I've been here. I didn't. You got a ticket. You did not give them a
These kids have been out here all night long.
I have.
Why would you
I
skip
am
them?
down here until 8 o'clock. Like I said, I will be checking the membership.
Excuse me?
It's getting that close.
I don't care.
I'm giving you
These
this last
children were
opportunity.
here all night long.
Last opportunity. If you continue, I will remove it.
I don't care. I'm just saying
don't
you
care?
can't give these kids a
Call
ticket. You can't give these kids a ticket. Where's the girls' tickets? He should have one.
They're not
She should have one.
18.
She should have
I'm
one.
calling the police. Go
I've
ahead.
always paid here, and they've always given me kids tickets. What the fuck are y'all? It's not fucking fair.
Bro, it gets
Oh
worse.
my
It gets worse. I tell you this, chat. So, trust me, okay. I was going out last year, summer, and going to Targets, going to Costco, and all that stuff. It wasn't as bad as how the game for Pokemon is now. Like, it's bad. I'm telling you guys, people were at Sam's Club camping out for the last 24 hours. Like, it was never like that. If you showed up, remember I told you guys yesterday, if you show up 2 hours, an hour before, you are almost guaranteed something. Like, you're guaranteed, right? Especially like Best Buys restock every Friday, whatever. You were almost guaranteed. But now you have to show up a whole day. Like, this is like, I'm telling you guys, when I say in a different level to why I retired from all this shit going outside, because it's at a Labubu level right now. It's at a Labubu level where, like, you know how people were at Labubu's, like, running, like, going there for a whole day, and that's where Pokemon is right now, depending on the set. And people were out Sam's Club for the last 12 hours. I asked a couple people around that still do the Pokemon stuff out here in Vegas. Bro, people were camped out for 2 days. 2 days. And how, you know, people that are like looking outside in, right? He's like, yo, Raph, like, what are they camping out for? What are the items? Right? They just get 2 boxes. It's like, I think each box has like maybe 20 packs, and it's a set of 2. You get 2 each per primary membership. And that's all you get. Yeah, no, for sure. I'm saying today is that where, like, this is worse than Labubu, but it's at a Labubu's. It's at a Labubu, like, where people are camping out for a whole day is what I mean. Because people were camping out for days for Labubus, bro. People were camping out for days for Labubus, and that's what I mean by, like, when it comes down to like this Pokemon stuff. People never really camped out for a whole day, like for 2 days. But now people are doing that shit now. That's why it's like it's gotten so much worse.
What the fuck?
You got how you say, oh, look at these young kids out there, bro. These are grown folks, bro. These are grown folks. We talk about the younger generation, how all these younger generations are weird. This young generation that will never understand, bro. These are folks that are in your generation. These are folks your age. Outside.
I did that to your girl. Why the fuck I would you?
We got it on camera, dog. We got niggas here right now to see you do it.
They imagine it, because
Man, nobody imagine shit, son.
I grabbed my shit.
My microphone went off when you in your trap,
Let's
son.
do it, bro.
Prismatic poster collection?
I would love to see you take the charge. Please.
Yeah, I already know you're on police, man.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised, bro.
It came in. That's what niggas
Whenever you want to start.
Yo, bro, you're 112.
Whenever you want to start, bro.
You're number 112. Realistic. You're number 112, boy.
Everybody just get in
What
line!
number are you? What number are you?
You got a little kid screaming.
Hey, Sam.
What number are you? What number are you, boy?
Sorry, bro. Listen, like I said, we got the.
I'm telling you, bro, this shit's bad. This is what people are lined up. It's these boxes right here. It's these boxes. It's bad, bro. It's bad. That's why it's like it's not for me. Like, I'm not outside for it anymore. People ask me sometimes when I run into some of the Pokemon guys that I used to like stand in line with, like, they're like, yo, Raph, why don't you into Pokemon anymore? I was like, bro, I gave up on it, dude. It's because it's too sweaty. It's too sweaty, bro. It's too sweaty, bro. It's way too sweaty. Way too sweaty.
Set up for nobody.
I'm telling you right now, homie.
I'm not setting up for nobody. My daddy don't set me up. You not gonna set me up, nigga.
I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna cut me, doggy.
Man, I'm telling you, if you got hella heads coming up at night, every four, I'm
told
getting in
you
front of
already,
you.
though, didn't I?
I'm getting in front of you.
Didn't I tell you? Fuck whatever you got going on. I'm telling you right now that I got my lady coming, and I ain't gonna be
That's
afterwards.
cool. Do you not understand that?
That's what I'm telling
But
you.
I'm saying, if more people come, that's the problem. Do you not understand?
Look at all these grown-ass men in line for trading cards. Not a fucking kid in sight. Tragic.
The guy recording, calling everyone a grown man while he's recording, probably has a chair in the side of the building, bro. That's wild, bro. He's talking under his breath, talking smack in front of everybody, bro. That's so wild. Oh, man. Wild, bro. Wild, bro. Like, that's why I just have, like, if anybody in here, okay, is into Pokemon, okay, that into the reselling, because, like, I've obviously everyone's into, a lot of people now are really into the whole Pokemon stuff now because of the reselling. And I get it. I totally get it. Make your money, whatever the case is, whatever you guys have to do. Some of the stuff, that's why I make it easier for some people, because we have, you know, great guys and that do the ACO stuff on our Discord group. So if anybody is interested, we have ACO on our Pokemon channel. If you guys are interested, you don't have to be a member, a YouTube member. You could just join the Discord group, get the Pokemon roll on Discord, and then if you see the Pokemon important, there's a guy named iCommand. He does ACOs. If he hits, then he charges you like $10 extra, I think. I think that's the fee, and that's it. If you don't hit, then you don't get charged at all, right? It's in common sense, right? It's like if you don't get charged the fee. But like I said, dude, if you don't like to do all this stuff, then we have that option on the Discord group for you guys to hit. He signed up. I signed up a couple times with iCommand. I've tried it a couple times, and I've hit 4 ETBs already from him. I didn't have to do anything. All I had to do was sign up. Boom, and it worked. So I've already hit 4 ETBs from Pokemon Center from the homie iCommand. So if you guys are interested in that stuff, we have those sources for any of you guys that are into that stuff. You just have to ask, right? So I know some of you guys are little Pokemon guys on the side that does it on the side. Join up, join the group, Discord group. Get the roll on the pre-orders stuff, because or the roll on Discord, the Pokemon roll, and then you guys could access the Pokemon channel if you want to. I know the 30th anniversary is coming up. Those UPCs are gonna go freaking nuts. So make sure you guys sign up if you guys are interested. So I be forgetting sometimes. I honestly be forgetting and all that stuff. So what's the Discord group? Yeah, if you guys want to sign up for the Discord group, it's free. Cushy, if you want to share the Discord group in the chat, I'd really appreciate that if you did. Because you have to go to here, right? You go to role selection on our Discord group, and then you just get the Pokemon roll. The Pokemon roll is the Gotham right here. You just react to it, and you get the access to the Pokemon channel. And I'll give you an example on the Pokemon importance section. Like, you know, all these guys ping all the time. We got a couple admins right here that ping all the time, give you guys info. But when it comes to ACO, I don't know where he normally posts it, bro. I just be asking him, bro. But he has ACOs for Walmart. Here it is. Like, it's a doc. It's a Google Doc. It's a Google Doc. Like, he'll post it. His name is iCommand. He's like the main admin for the Pokemon channel. If you have any questions, you could reach out to him. Super cool dude. But yeah, and he just sign up, register. Easy to do. He's super 100% legit. And then he'll post it if you are interested in any of this stuff. He has it like organized depending on what you're trying to go for, and then you'll get the email right away. Like EasyDough is one of our admins as well. If you have any questions, you could ask him. But yeah, iCommand, EasyDough is like some of the guys that you guys could ask on when it comes to like ACO stuff. You just have to see what he pings. And then, like I said, you don't listen, chat. You don't have to even pay me anything, bro. Like, you just join the Discord group. Like, this is all for you guys. Like, you know, if he ends up hitting for you on his ECO, you get charged like $10-15 or some shit like that. But like, you're already making your money back off that ETB. The ETBs are going for like, some of them go for like $200, bro. Like $200. $200, bro. And the retail price of an ETB is like $50. Boom. You just like literally made your money, like hella money. People don't realize Pokemon Center boxes, bro, they go for bread. Like, it's insane. Crazy. Like, some people don't understand the difference between the two. is that there's Pokemon Center, and then there's just the regular boxes that you could get at Target. Like, you make like quadruple your money back from getting that ETB from what's it called? From Pokemon Center. That's why I go through iCommand. I was like, bro, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to stay on queue. I was like, bro, I'm just gonna sign up, bro. Fuck it. Sometimes I hit, sometimes I don't. It just depends, bro. So someone asked about the stock numbers. I'm just trying to put you guys on game, bro. Like, some people may not know about it. Just because I don't talk about it doesn't mean I still kind of do it, time to time. Like, if I remember, I'll sign up. If I don't, like, 30th anniversary ETB stuff, like, I totally forgot because I just been busy. It's not really in my priority to, like, okay, I need this. But like in the last, like before the 30th anniversary, I've hit on the Pitch Black and the one before that as well. I've gotten all ETBs, and all those ETBs are from iCommand that I hit from Pokemon Center. I didn't have to do anything. I just got an email that I hit, and that's it. So if you hit, it comes with 2. So you get 2 ETBs, and it's like what, 120 after tax, but each ETB is like worth $200. Chat, imagine that. So you don't have to be on all these other Discord groups that you have to pay like $20, $30, $50. Like, our group is free, and we have the sources for you guys. You just have to ask. So, what are the best sets for a beginner to purchase? It's up to you, Brandon. It's up to you. Like, I think any set is pretty good, especially if you're a beginner. You just got to know what you're looking for, like SARs, IRs, illustration rares, and all that stuff. I know people tend to like search up what's the best card hits on each set, which I normally do, because that's when my kids will know exactly what they're chasing for. So it just depends. But some people don't really care about the cards. They just care about hitting the box and then just flipping them, which whatever is that's okay too. I promise you, if you guys get the 30th anniversary, which is going to be so important to get, I'm telling you guys, if you hold on to those boxes for like a year or two, brother. Oh my god, it's insane how much Pokemon is worth nowadays. It's actually wild, actually freaking wild. So let me go through the let me go through the stock real quick. Someone asked again, but I put you guys on game, bro. Hey man, listen, maybe we need to start up that Pokemon channel again, bro. My Pokemon channel hasn't been active for like two years, almost 3 years now. It's been a minute, dude. But phone posits at 1766. 1766, Air Max 90s 166, and then Air Force Ones 3290. It's very, very limited. Very, very limited. Very, very limited. Ready to go for 30 other pre-orders. Go for Ascended Heroes, Pitch Black, Chaos Rising. Perfect orders are easier cops right now. There you go. We've been going crazy, bro. That's what I'm saying. If anybody needs the Discord link, if you want to share the Discord link, Cushy, real quick. We got a couple people that are kind of asking about it. So we might have to start up our Pokemon channel again, bro. Deadass. The Pokemon, my Pokemon, DH's favorite Pokemon. My favorite YouTube channel is my Pokemon channel, right, DH? It's been a while, bro. It's been so long since I've done any Pokemon stuff. So, foam's half size up, correct? It depends on your foot. If for foam posits, you have to go a half size up, bro. Like, they run small. They run small, bro. But, I mean, it just depends. If you have a wider foot, then definitely go a half size up for sure. What's the difference between Pokemon Center and Target ones? Culture, it's the promo cards. It's because the promo cards have a different stamp, and sometimes they have a different card. I don't know. There's not, when it comes to the set in general, there's no difference, bro. Like, so for instance, 30th anniversary, if you hit on Pokemon Center, that it's either the promo card or the stamp on that promo card is what everyone wants, that is worth a little bit more. If you get it from Target, right, you don't get that stamp. You don't get the box, doesn't say Pokemon Center on it, right? But the set itself, right? It's like, yo, is that two different sets? No, the set is the same. The set is the same. It's just that they value more on a Pokemon Center, right? That's it. That's it. That's only the biggest difference is that promo card, because each ETB comes with the promo card. It's the stamp on it, and then you get like an extra pack. I think you get like 2 extra packs or some shit like that. So that's it. That's all it is, bro. But literally, people just buy it because it's worth more. It's way more. It's crazy. It's worth way more. It's insane. It's wild. So I can help with the Pokemon Raff. I cop. I have my own private Discord. Mike says, yeah, Mike, join the Discord group, bro. If you have any like ideas or anything like that, shoot it to the admins on the Pokemon channel, bro. They're all cool people. They're open to hear everybody's ideas. I just haven't been as active as I used to be, bro. Because I'm not outside anymore. I'm not outside, bro. I'm not outside anymore. I used to be a Pokemon sweat, bro. I used to be. But now what I see now, dude, it's bad, dude. It's absolutely horrendous to see. So how many size 13s? The only reason why people like, yes, I was outside for it, but the thing is, I wasn't selling it, dude. I was opening every single Pokemon that I went outside for. I've opened every single one of them with my kids. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. I have a stream opening up 100 packs of 151 on stream, and I didn't hit not one Charizard. Not one Charizard. There's an update on the sneakers app. All right, let's check it out. I'm just saying, bro. Like, I just know if Tanene's here, I'm gonna pull Rob. I was there, bro. I'm gonna pull Nam. You weren't there, bro. I was. Like, dog. Like, I don't have an update, chat. I don't have an update on mine. I told you, I still have that TikTok video of me and baby Riley when Riley was only like 3. We went when 151 came out for the very first time. There was no lines, chat. No lines, no nothing. We walked in GameStop. That easy. Grabbed what we needed, and that was it. I could have went back and got more. Imagine that. I could have made thousands, bro. Thousands of dollars off Pokemon if I wanted to, but just didn't. This was back in 23 when 151 came out. How limited are Air Force One Solomons? There's only Air Force Ones are actually 3,700 pairs, bro. 3,200 pairs. Yeah, look. The 151, like when he first came out, me and my daughter just walked right in and we got a bunch of stuff. Like when it first dropped, nobody wanted it, bro. Nobody did. These ETBs right there, I copped like, I don't know, I bought like maybe 20 of these, bro. And we opened every single one of them. Now these ETBs go for like, I don't know, 300, 400 bucks. Shit's freaking nuts, dude. Imagine if I held all those shits, dude. Could have, dude, I could have made bread. Oh, let me see. Let me see. Is it a Leo drop? I'm going for a size 12. Yeah, I'm going for a size 12. We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. It's a Leo drop, chat. Leo drop. Leo drop. We got 2 minutes, chat. 2 more minutes. How many Air Maxes? Air Maxes are the most limited one. There's only 166 pairs of Air Maxes, bro. Culture, I'll share it here on the stream here real quick. Let me focus on this drop real quick. Let me see. Foam posits are about like 1,600 pairs, 1,700 pairs, and then like 3,200 or something like that for the. Okay, we're going for the foams. Here we go. We'll see if we hit. There's not a lot of pairs. There's not a lot of pairs. I know. W. I got caught up, bro. All right, here we go. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Here we go, chat. Let me know once you guys are pending as well. Let me know once you guys are pending. Let me know once you guys are pending. What up, Tifo? What's good, dude? Yeah, when I started collecting, I had like Silver Tempest, like Evolving Skies. I had all that stuff, bro. Okay, here we go. Man, why is the last minute so long? Benny, what up, dude? Good morning. Good morning to you. All right, here we go. Why does it say buy here? Oh my gosh, $350, dude. Holy shit. Bro, why is this shit $350? What's so special about these foams? It's not letting me purchase. I'm getting the... Oh, there it goes. Okay. See if we hit. $350, bro. Fuck. All right, we're pending. Yo, Deadly Venom, I'm pending, brother. All right, I'm pending. Fudge, dude. It's expensive. $350 is the retail price of the foam posits. Golly. Expensive, expensive, expensive. Run it up for the one time, chat. Hit that like button. All right. Hit that like button for the one time. Hit that like button. This was my channel, culture. Here, let me share it to you right here. Raffy collects Pokemon. Bro, I haven't done a video on this channel. It's been a year. But like if you look at my live, like when I first started it was like 3-4 years ago. Like when I started opening packs. This was before the hype of Pokemon. But before that, I was like, let me go ahead and make a channel for it. But if you want to sub to it, you can, if you want to. I don't know when I'm ever gonna bring that shit back, bro. I got nothing to open right now. Well, kind of I do. I could open some stuff, but I just haven't opened anything in a while because I can't really find much in stores. All right, here we go. Pending. Anybody pending? Anybody pending? $350. If I get a Gotham screen, that'd be kind of crazy because there's not many pairs of these foams. I don't collect Magic. I don't. I was doing the One Piece cards for a little bit at one point, but just for fun. The Magic stuff, the Magic cards, like I did once. I still have a box too. I think it's unopened. It's in my closet. It was the I forgot what set it was. It was a really, really popular set. Shout out what a guy Tifa says. W on an Air Force size 9.5. Clear my mind says. Who the F is Victor Solomon to be charging $250? Bro, it's $350, bro. $350 for the foams. All right, chat. Here we go. Here we go. I forgot what it's called. I gotta look, bro. I gotta look. It's the Final Fantasy set. That's what I have. I still have some of my cards that I opened and I ripped. I sold a couple of them too. All right, we'll see if we hit. Got him. I've collected a play PT MTG. Oh, I took a L. Deadly Venom. I took a L. I took a fat L, bro. I took a fat L. All these liars in the chat. I got all L's, bro. All L's. Just took a fat L, man. Took a fat L on these joints. All L's, chat. All sold out. Crash out in 3, 2, 1. Scott G says, did you pull a TM? Wait, what? Sold out, chat. Sold out. Damn, dude. These were stupid limited, too. Yup. All sold out, chat. Gonzo. Got 3 W's. South Jersey says. W in all sizes. Got a W because I didn't spend $350, Atomic says. I hit Air Force Ones. I'm hurting, Philip says. Passed. Cap on 3 Ws. Yeah, I took all L's, bro. Took all L's. Well, I'm heading to the strip club. Someone taking this 350. Wow. Thanks for doing that, brother. All L's for me too, Deadly Venom says. Yeah, I took all L's, bro. Sorry, bro. Sorry I couldn't hit. Dude, I'm telling you, bro, like, my account hasn't really been cooking. My account has not been cooking at all, bro. It's been pretty freaking dry, if you ask me. My account has been pretty dry. Well, and plus, we're not really going for much, dude. Hey, listen, August, August should be a good one. All L's just save a lot of money. None of them sound excited enough to be telling the truth. Hey, man, how can you tell by, like, someone's text, though? You know what I mean? Maybe they, like, I hit with the explanation point, but they, you know what I'm saying? We got mine slides tomorrow, the Spider-Man mine slides. And then you got the Jordan 4s. Bro, this week is pretty stacked. This week's pretty stacked, bro. Especially with these, like, Solomons, and then you have the mine slides tomorrow, and then you have the Bin 23 Air Jordan 8s dropping on Friday. Like, you got a lot of stuff dropping this week, chat. You're gonna cop on StockX. There you go. There you go, Toof. There you go, Toof. You know what to do. The delay on the purchase has been super annoying, Philip says. Mine slides, what's dropping next month? Jesus says. What's dropping next month? Dude, we got like Kobe's, we got Kobe Day, possibly J Balvin's, Awakes, Jordan 6, hopefully, Oreo 6s. We got some stuff dropping in August. So, do you have stock numbers for the Air Force Ones? We did, but I can't show it on the screen. There was 3,200 pairs on the Air Force Ones. 3,200 pairs. So, oh yeah, the souvenir vans are dropping tomorrow too. I know a lot of people are excited about that. I know a couple people are excited about the souvenir vans. I'll go post my dub in Discord now to prove. I hit on 11.5 on the foams. Congrats. There we go. Sold those mine slides for $230, Toof says. There you go, Toof. $230 for them slides. Golly. Toof, where'd you sell those slides at? Damn, bro. 200. Someone bought your slides for $230. Fuck. Yo, that's so wild, bro. Let's see. LeBron better make a decision soon, man. Appreciate it. There you go. I know I'm not excited for those, Frank says. Sister hug for the foams and Air Force Ones. Any Vegas people for any or anyone it says any Vegas people or know any Vegas people that still have them in Shoe Palace. Rami says. Listen, Rami got you for retail, chat. Y'all need help? Yeah, Rami got you for retail. Rami got you for retail. If y'all need any Solomons, he got you for retail, right, Rami? Using that 230 towards the bricks, Two says. Dude, at this point, it's like, if he makes his decision, whatever, bro. Tell you, bro, it's going to be... I don't know where he's going. There was a lot of talks last night. I was seeing it last night or this morning that there was like Miami Heat like leak that he was going to Miami, but I don't know if it was true or not. People are saying it was fake. Some people it was true. I don't know. Using that 230 towards the bricks. There you go, Toof. And brick after bricks in your size, what? $300? $300? $300? Yeah, you're full of shit, Rami. Full of shit, bro. You should tell the chat what you did with those foams. How many Air Max 90s were there? There was like 166 pairs of Air Max 90s. 166 pairs. 166. 166. I just want hockey season to start going. Sick of hearing about LeBron. I sold my fragment mines for $1,500. Had 2 pairs. You sold how? Wait, what? How'd you hit 2 pairs? How'd you hit 2 pairs? Sold him to the nephew. Hey man, at least admit it, bro. That's the only thing that I flipped in the last year was those mine slides. Cause I couldn't hit for my girl's nephew. Couldn't he hit for Frank? Couldn't even hit for Frank, bro. Frank couldn't even hit his own size. Knowing Complex, they will make Jordan 16 free, the U top 10 sneaker of the year. Got size 10. YV hit on the Air Maxes and Air Forces. 2 pairs of mine fragments. Dude, how did you hit 2 though? Bro, they only dropped like 100 pairs. Didn't they? They only dropped like 100 pairs. Only 100. How'd you hit 2? Such a shame. Shut up, Rami. Shut up. Y'all will never let that shit go, huh? Glad y'all didn't. Not even foam fans. Air A says. Mine's where? Dude, some people forget. I'm telling you, people forget that DSG gets foams. People be forgetting that DSG gets foam posits. Or excuse me, not foams, mine slides. Mine slides, bro. DSG. The raffle's already over, bro. The raffle's already jover. Raffles Jover. They had, if you go on the DSG app, hold on, let me see. If you go on the DSG app, you go under releases. You got the black ones dropping tomorrow, the Spider-Man colorway, and then the woman's, these ones. It's all in DSG. I feel like people forget that DSG gets mine slides. That's why. Yeah, people forget they get mine slides, dude. Why JD has those mines and that means going to be a massive. I think they're planning to do it very, very soon, bro. 100%. I think they're absolutely planning to like really spam the JD Sports with mine slides like in the next. I wouldn't be surprised in the next like maybe 3-4 months, because dude, think about holiday season, bro. You know how much money they could make from JD Sports if they just spam the mine slides and JD, bro. I think they're just milking the mine slides, dude. They want the resell high on mine slides, bro. They're milking it. That's why you see a restock almost every single week, dude, or every single month. They're milking this shit, dude. But I feel like they're low-key testing the waters on JD Sports. Like they probably like, oh, when are we gonna start really like pushing these joints? So you know what I'm saying? Like I hit a lot on DSG. It ain't Jover, it's Jover, John says. I've hit on Team Red slides, so they seem like the easiest to get. Air Max 10.5, Air Force ones, 8 men's foam posit 10.5, W foam. There you go, Curtis, you hit, bro. There you go. There you go. Curtis, you wearing that for the toe or what? People actually want them also, Tony says. Yeah, no, for sure. Like, I don't know. I don't really care too much about mine slides, bro. I really don't. Like, I don't really get as much people asking me about mine slides, like when it comes to like helping people. But like, I passed on almost every single mine slide that dropped on the Nike sneakers app. Probably every single one of them. So there's just no, I don't know. I don't really care too much of them. I really don't. Selling my mine slides for 200 and a size 14, Reamer says. Straight for the toe. W on the foam pod, size 14, John says. There we go. Congratulations. Love to see it. I'm telling, those foams are expensive, dude. I don't know why. I don't understand. Why do they go for so much, chat? Why do these go for so much? This is the one, right? Yeah, these are the ones. Why do these go for so much? Line size are not comfortable. That indent on the top sucks. Rami, because maybe they're not good for like people that have wider feet. That's why. Like, you have a wide foot. Like, they're not bad on my foot. Like, I wouldn't say like they're the most comfortable shoe, but like they're fine to me. I don't know, they're okay. I don't need multiple though. I don't need multiple. $350. So what? Out the door, you're paying give or take $370. And then now they're going for like what, $500 to $600, I guess. Good, the high tech quality foams. That's why. I don't know. I think it's just probably it's just because it's a Victor Solomon, I guess. I don't know. Retail almost like $400, bro. Retail was like what, $350. You're getting like give or take $370, bro. That shit's expensive. Very, very expensive. Limited stock, and they remind me a lot of Black Supreme foams 2014. Check the sale prices though. All those Victor Solomons still sitting. Nike better wake up. People are paying these elevate prices. Time to lower prices. I know, but people are paying those prices though. Let me see the last sales, I guess. It doesn't let me. It doesn't show because I have to log in. That's just asking prices. Kind of shocked if you've only got fragment collabs. You've expected others by now. I'm telling you, bro. Like they're gonna keep milking the fragment. They're gonna milk the fragment, bro. Watch. Listen. Remember, I'm gonna say this now. I'm gonna say this again. I called that earlier about the Caitlin Clarks. You remember the Caitlin Clarks? They're gonna drop a fragment Caitlin Clark. Watch, bro. They're gonna drop a fragment Caitlin Clarks. People are like, bro, this doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to drop it, dude. They really are. They're building hype for the SB foams. This might be a hot take. I think maybe the first SB foam's gonna do well, but all the SB foams are gonna be a straight flop. Straight flop. Why are we still talking about ugly ass shit? Bro, Tanene, you never sent me the link. You never sent me the link. Those foam prices have come down. They were selling for 800 plus last week. How much did you sell your foams for, Rami? 1,000 or some shit? Bids determine profitability. Buy now, price is worthless. Check out the new 14 Z sneakerhead just posted. Check it out, bro. I don't know, bro. This might be a hot take. This might be a hot take, chat. Like, they've been really... They've been honestly... They've been going cheap on the 14s. Like, the amount of 14s that have been dropping, chat, like, the materials that they put on the shoe has been so freaking cheap. I got you, Tanene. I got you, bro. Yeah, not Twitter. I don't know. I've been kind of disappointed. The colorways are cool, but the material that they've been using on the 14 has been straight garbage. I'm not gonna lie. If you're a true 14 fan, they've been juking you guys. They've been bamboozling. They've been bulls y'all motherfuckers in here, bro. Anybody that's into a Jordan 14, bamboozled y'all. No, dude, they don't make the 14s like they used to. They didn't. No, they changed it up on the Jordan 14s. I've seen some of the 14s in hand. Like, they've been low-key going cheap with it. Like, look at the Ferrari 14s, the UNC 14s. Bro, they've been some garbage. I'm sorry. Like, that might be a hot take, but, like, I've seen some of these 14s. I was like, dog. They're not making the 14s like they used to. Yeah, they've been okay, but like I'm just saying, like I just feel like they've been like kind of messing up the 14s as of late when it comes to material wise. Colorways are great, I'm telling you, bro. Like, but the quality has been so bad. Like, go see some of the recent 14s in person. Like, I've seen many of them. Like the last 14 that I've seen it in hand was the Laney 14s. The Jim Red 14s, all those were good. Those were good 14s. I think those are the last 14s before they started releasing some of these 14s in the last 2 years. But I'm telling you, bro, the 14s, the materials in person have been absolute cheap. That's what I'm saying. Then they're dropping the last shot 14s next year. They can't mess that up because it's a tumbled leather sneaker. They've been doing a lot of this suede nubuck. They can't mess up the last shot, bro. They just can't, dude. They just can't. They just can't, bro. They really, really can't do that. I got it, Tanene. Thank you. I know it's been cheap, but I'm just saying that was the last good 14s that I've seen in hand. Yeah, materials are shit with quite as well. I have the black toes and they look like shit. I'm thinking about selling. I'm telling you, bro, they've been going cheap on the 14s and it's disappointing because 14s do well every single time they drop 14s, bro. I don't care what anyone says. In the last couple years when they've been dropping 14s, they always do well. But in these last couple drops they've been doing, hasn't done well. Hasn't done well at all. Raffle, would you finally buy a pair of 14s when... No, probably not. My dad has always been the 14 guy. My dad's always been the 14 guy. I'm not a Jordan 14 fan, respectfully. I'm just not. Like, I'm just not. Like, these, I'm telling you, the colorways have been great. They have. Like, they have been amazing. It just, in person, it's just like, oh man, these aren't even all that. Ferrari 14s were nice. When did the last 14 low drop? Used to love my Columbia blue back in the day, Tony says. Bro, even those like red cherry looking ones, though, those were fire too back then. But the thing is, Frank, Travis, they're not going to give Travis a 14, bro. I don't think that's his vibe. I don't think that's his vibe with a 14. Toros were ashy. And plus, they don't need Travis the hype of a 14. They don't. 14's like, there's only like a select few of folks that like 14s, but like they wouldn't give Travis a 14. If anything, I wouldn't be surprised out of not a 14, but I could see them giving Travis a 15, bro. Hype up the 15s, bro. Them 15s, like, I could see them giving him that one. Any thoughts on the dude from the Cool Kicks getting in what? What? Gotta put him on feet. I like OG 14s only. What happened to the dude from Cool Kicks, bro? There's always something with Cool Kicks, dog. Dead ass. Or 17? I don't know. I wouldn't want him having a 17s, bro. The 17s, I'll tell you this. Out of all those silhouettes, the 14, 15, 16, 17, leave the 17s alone. No. Leave the 17s alone. 17s do well on its own. It's already been proven. It's already been proven already. Nah, they don't need to give him a 17. 17 is a Jordan silhouette that just does well every single time that they've dropped. And obviously it's because they're making it limited, you know, they, you know what I'm saying, there's only selected few stores that get them and whatnot. But I would say just I wouldn't let Travis touch a 17. Leave him alone. I think that's the entire point, is they're trying to move away from retros and different silhouettes, which is fine. You know, people want shit different. People think Jordan brand is not innovated. Like there's not much more that you could do with Jordan. That's the thing. You could do a lot with Nike, but when it comes to Jordan brand, there's not much you can do. The only big thing that they could do for Jordan is a collab. That is it. They can't make anything that's new that will spark the internet. They can't. Like, tell me the last Jordan that sparked the internet, that people got crazy, be like, oh my gosh. And I'll tell you one that I could probably, like, that is that Jordan didn't wear. How about that? What was the last one? Other than, how about this? That has to be brand spanking new. Brand spanking new. What was the last one that really sparked the internet? For Jordan side. Not Nike, but Jordan. I tell you this, bro. Jordan, because I think this was like a needle mover, bro. Like during its time. And that shit was really, really popular. And from there, nothing really. What? Jumpman Jacks? I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? I'll tell you something that lasted longer than Jumpman Jacks. I'll tell you one that was a big mover than Jumpman Jacks. Frank's gonna be pissed if I say this, bro. It hasn't dropped in years. They probably won't drop it ever again. Jordan Futures was a mover. Jordan Futures, bro. That hype lasted longer than Jumpman Jacks. Bin 17s or bin 6s? No, I'm talking about in a long duration time, bro. Like a Jordan. Like a Jordan, non-Jordan retro. I'm telling you, bro. Like those were like, that hype for Jordan Futures were like, bro, those were needle movers, bro. Like people wanted them. People wanted them so bad. That was honestly the last innovated thing that everyone went crazy for. Like back then. I was like, bro, what is up with these? Like, what's up? When we finally got them in store, I was like, bro, what? They were cool. People loved them. People loved them, man. You'd be surprised. And they were. And that's what I'm saying is that, like, if you want to talk about innovation and, like, people getting excited for a certain Jordan silhouette that's a non-retro, right? Like, that was it right there. What, the mules? They did have a little run. They did, bro. It was, like, over a year. And then they finally went on sale because they kept oversaturating the shoe. During its time, it was very, very popular, man. Williams, it was. They were really, really popular, bro. They came in with the highs, the lows. It was popular at a time. It was popular for over a year, and then they finally went on sale. They kept saturating the market with all these types of different colorways, and eventually it died down. Of course, it's like with Adidas NMDs, right? NMDs had a really nice run for like over a year. Maybe like 2 years, like I would say that. And then eventually, like, Adidas realized, like, oh, everybody wants these. Okay, it's time to oversaturate them. And then at some point, like, they did. And now you get them on sale. You get them for like $40-$30 now. It's like the Prime Knit. Yeah, like the Prime Knit NMDs. Like, those were like stupid popular. I remember the drop, but no. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying everybody loved them, but like it was definitely a good amount of people that did like them. A lot of people did. They sold out every single time. We dropped a new colorway. They sold out every single time when I was working at Champs, bro. Every single time. It was like, dude, what is up the hype with these futures? It was especially the highs. Like, those were like, man, I showed up late. Did y'all talk about the new? Yeah, we did talk about the Air Force Ones. What about me? We did talk about the Air Force Ones. Yeah, I did see that. They're coming out with mids. Yeah, I did see him wear the mid ones. They even had the future lows and the future mules, which I'd probably wear right now, Tony says. And yeah, like you guys said, how they already announced that they're re-retroing them like next year in 2027. Chat, like, I'll tell you this, just because they're gonna re-retro them doesn't mean it's gonna be a mover, because it's not. Like, it's the futures had their run, and that was it. Maybe a few folks be like, oh, I'm gonna get this colorway. I used to have these back then. But like the average Joe, bro, that's into sneakers now is not gonna want them. Those are gonna be easily just died down quick. Jordan Brand is probably gonna have a small run for them, and they're gonna stop making them. They're not gonna spam that shit at all. They're just not. Because they know, like, why would you bring the futures back? There's a reason why they are, because they knew it was popular back then. It really was. But if they're going to bring it next year, it's not going to do as well than it did when it originally dropped. So all those futures were trash, but they were active for a bit. They were. Absolutely, bro. Abso-freaking-lutely they were. But it's not in this, type of style of now with sneakers. No one's going to buy them. Not a lot of people's going to buy them as much as they did before. It's like NMDs. If they brought back like a bunch of NMDs, not a lot of people are going to be buying as much as they used to. People are still going to buy them because they're easily, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're easy to wear them like as beaters. Oh, those NMDs had a chokehold. I had those every year for a team gym shoe. They did. Absolutely, bro. NMDs were like, it's like Ultra Boost, bro. Ultra Boost had everyone on a chokehold since Ye wore them. Especially the purple and black OGs 1.0s. Like, people went crazy for Ultra Boost. It's not only because of the looks, because they were actually a comfortable shoe. They were. That's why, like, everyone fell in love with the 350 V2s, because it was like, all right, well, they're limited. It's Yeezy. Yeezy is like the wave, and it was really popular. It was hype. The resale was insane, right? Like, bro, I remember when, like, the 350 V1s came out. When they did a bunch, when Champ Sports and Foot Locker started getting V1s, dog, that shoe was an issue. It was an absolute issue, bro. That shit was a needle mover, bro. Crazy. I think, me personally, the run that Ye had with Adidas doesn't come close to what Travis has done with Jordan Brand, in my personal opinion. Might be a hot take, but I personally think like what Ye did with Adidas and Yeezy, it changed the dynamic of the sneaker culture, bro. It really did. Like, I don't care what anyone says, bro. Like, it really fucking did. Like, I don't even know what it would have been if Ye and Yeezy wasn't even a thing. Obviously, if he continued on with Nike, obviously would be in a different state of mind. But like, Ye changed the dynamic of the sneaker game when Yeezy was created, bro. Like, that shit was a time, bro. It did, bro. Like, that shit was insane. It's like, bro, like, he would come out with the ugliest shit, bro, like, but like, people would love him. Like, if you think about it, like, it was something new. The style of folks, like, it changed a bit. Like, I'm not gonna hold you, like, Yeezys were still hyped as how fashion kind of changed, trends changed every single year. If you look at it, like from like skinny jeans to like skinny zippers on the side to like baggy, Yeezy was there all the way through from all those, every single trend. Because like at the end, it's like more people started wearing baggy stuff with like a lot of the Yeezy stuff, like the new stuff, the boots, the those little clogs that he had, the yellow joints, the little banana joints. Like people weren't wearing skinny jeans with those when 350s used to be a thing. People were rocking skinny jeans with them. You know what I mean? So I'm saying we used to wake up at 4 a.m. for Yeezy sides, foam runners. Like I remember when Yeezy sides when Yeezy sides first got introduced on Yeezy Supply, nobody wanted them. Yeezy slides used to sit when they first dropped. We're like, nobody wanted these. These look like a block of butter. That's what people called them back then when they first dropped. And then once people started to get them in hand, everyone was like, yo, whoa, hold the F up, bro. Like these are comfortable. And that's where it all freaking started, bro. I remember the first time they dropped Yeezy slides. I was like, should I buy them? I don't know if I want them. Bro, there was a full-size run on Yeezy Supply. Nobody wanted them. Nobody wanted them until they finally saw them in hand. It's like, okay, like these were it. This is it. This is the best slide like ever made. And then when they came out with the foam posit, not the foam posit, with the wave runner, or not the wave runner, excuse me, the foam, the foam pod. No, not the foam posit. The foams. Yeah, just the foams. Yeezy foams. Like at first, everyone's like, I don't know about them. And then once people start getting them in hand, the same thing. And that shit was a needle mover. Yeezy slides and foams. Let's be real though. Ye had a lot of silhouettes, but only non-slide foams that truly were 350s made. Maybe 700. People in mass weren't rocking shit like, bro. That no, actually, I don't agree with that one though, Nam, because there's other Yeezys that were really popular that still made the cut. Like in the beginning, 450s were really popular. Yeezy, I forgot the other ones, bro. I don't know my numbers. I don't know my numbers, bro. Yeezy something. Those are really, really popular. 350. People love the Yeezy 500s. The Yeezy 500s were surprisingly really, really popular. So I'm just saying, like, Ye changed the dynamic of the sneaker culture, bro. He really did, bro. Like, that shit was like, just what a time, dude. Yeezy days, Finish Line, JD Sports, they were dropping Yeezy sides at like 4 a.m. Like, golly. Like foam runners were dropping at like 5 a.m. on Undefeated. Shit sold out in seconds. Like 350 V2s, almost every single colorway. Almost not every single colorway, but like majority of those colorways were all just needle movers, bro. People wanted them. Yeezy slide, bro. Yeezy Day was like the most expensive day of the year, bro. Yeezy Day. It's like everyone's looking forward to Yeezy Day all day. So it was just crazy. What a time, bro. And that's gonna be something that will never be forgotten in the sneaker space, bro. Is Yeezy, bro. It's just that just, yeah. I got the first batch of the Yeezy's Desert Boots when I was like 12, and I returned them in Adidas, and they could, I should have kept them. When were they dropping all the leftovers a little over 2 years ago? When I started watching Raffy Rings go to DHS. Facts, bro. Crazy times, man. Yeah, like I remember like Zebras 350 V2s. Probably the best, probably the best 350 of all time. I don't care what anyone says. When it comes to V2s, that's got to be the best 350 V2 of all time was the Zebras. Right? Like I remember at some point the Yeezy Zebras sat at my Foot Lockers full size run when they finally released them at Foot Lockers during the holiday season, and they sat. And then once they eventually sold out, dude, the prices still jacked up like quick. on the zebras. Now, like, you don't see Yeezys, bro, in the wild no more. You used to see this like 350s like everywhere. I don't think they're a horrible shoe. I don't think they're a horrible shoe, bro. You could get zebras. Man, they go for like almost, let me see my side, $300. It's still a beautiful shoe, bro. Like, insane to really think about it here in 2026. And like, what was the last go? Was what, back in 2023 when they did their last Easy Day during the springtime, and that was it. They dumped everything and that was it, bro. This is crazy. Like, if you really look at the shoe and think about where the game was when these first originally dropped, is actually pretty wild. Like, these, at one point, the shoe was going for like $2,000 for these zebras. They really were. And the shoe is like, you know what I'm saying? The shoe is still a classic. Like, I don't care what anyone says. Does anybody still have a pair of these and still rocks them? Anybody still have a pair of these joints? Anybody? Hey man, you won't see anybody at a sneaker con wearing these. You won't see anybody wearing 350 V2s, bruh, at a sneaker con. Now you see like Vans, and all that fun stuff, turtle doves. I'm saying, oh man, what a time, bro! What a effing time. Because like in this type of fashion, in this generation right now, like where we're at with trends, like it's all baggy. Not everybody's wearing baggy jeans or baggy anything with Yeezys. I have a storage locker full of Yeezys in 11.5. You have all seen my locker, DJ says. 350s look so goofy on feet now. Well, now if you look at it, bro, because the fashion has changed. You know what I'm saying? The fashion has changed, bro. Like, people are into baggy stuff. So, like, baggy pants and stuff, I don't think they look good with 350s. They just, you know what I'm saying? They don't flow well. Zebra still dead stock. I got Yeezy 350 Mono Ice still DS, Eddie says. I don't know. It's such a crazy time to really think about how, like, Yeezy 350s used to be it, bro. Like, the breads, like, I don't care. I am still wearing my 350s and my jorts. There you go. Like, who has a pair of Yeezy 1s? I still rock right jeans with no undies. Is wild. That's so crazy. Make sure you guys run it up for the one time, though. Smash that like button. Smash that like button, chat. Run it up for the one time. There's something that we are going through today. Are you guys ready? I need everybody real quick. I need everybody in the chat. Run it up for the one time. Run it up for the one time. Smash that like button for the one time. All right, here we go. I need everyone to smash that like button for the one time. Give me a second. All right, chat. I need everybody in here. Oh, brother. You guys ready for this? I need everybody in this chat to comment your favorite football team. Okay? All my football fans, gurus. We got 1 month until preseason. We got like a month in a couple weeks until we hit the official first game of the season. I need everyone to let me know in 2026-2027 season, who are we rooting for? Who are we rooting for, boys? Come on, man. It's football season around the corner, boys. Football season, baby. It is football season. And I cannot wait for this. I'm telling you guys this right now. We're talking shit every single Monday. Every Tuesday. Every Friday after primetime games. I need everybody in here talking all their shit. Because boys and girls, football season is upon us. And I smell it. I smell it. I smell it, bro. I smell it. I cannot wait until I hear everybody chattering. All the Cowboy fans coming out from the woodwork. All the Raider fans coming out from the woodwork. All the Patriots fans coming out from the woodwork. All the Kansas City Chiefs haters in the chat. And bang, bang, Nana gang. I'm just saying. It's going to be a great ass holiday season, boys, eh? Boys and gals. We got Crystal in here. What up, Crystal? I don't know if you guys are ready like I am, bro. I'm locked the F in. I'm talking all the smack. Hey, listen, we're talking all the smack all season. It's still hate watch. It's still hate watch. I don't give a shit, bro. Okay? But we are looking at and seeing the rankings of the top 10 running backs of 2026. Hey, better glaze your running backs this year, chat. Because, hey, listen, all I got to say, if you're a Rams fan, listen, you're going to get belted on week 1, bro. Week 1, you're getting belted. All right? We not only have football season, trust me, we're getting into NBA season because I know a lot of you New York Knicks Glazers all of a sudden and NBA fans. We'll talk about a little bit about NBA. Okay? But anyways, top 10. What do you guys think is... listen, I already feel like I already know who number 1 is in this running back position. Listen, the reason why I started with running back because I wanted to save the wide receiver class last because that is going to be interesting to see and I feel like it's going to piss some people off, but I already know who number 1 is. Okay, I am biased. I know my CMC is top 5, but I already know what number 1 is going to be, and I'm pretty sure if I would guess out of 2 players, it would be Jonathan Taylor or Bijan Robinson. But okay, and you got, you know what I'm saying, and you still got a couple other guys that you could, you know, put in there, but because Gibbs had an absolute monster year, but I still think they're gonna put Bijan Robinson as number 1, bro. All right, let's check it out. Here we go. At number 10. My mouse is all messed up. All right, here we go. What are we starting at number 10? Oh, they already start at number 1. Number 1 at Bijan Robinson, Atlanta Falcons. Number 1. Of course, they start off with number 1. I thought they started number 10. So, number 1, Bijan Robinson. They got their quarterback 1. Do you think Tua, chat? You guys think, like, honestly, genuinely, you guys think Tua is gonna make a nice little comeback this year? This season, I feel like Atlanta Falcons have been struggling with a lot of their quarterbacks in the last, like, how many years since they got rid of Matt Ryan? Like, I don't know. I feel like Atlanta Falcons haven't really gotten their, like, they haven't found their, like, identity when it comes to their quarterback position. Dana, thank you so much for the 2. Niners haven't won here since Monte played. Hey, man, listen, Montana played. Come on, bro. Listen, we're not talking about that. It's not about the Niners right now.
Niners haven't won here since Montana played. P.
Listen, chat, talk to me. Talk to me real quick. Like, we haven't seen, like, they haven't had a consistent quarterback. And, like, Bijan Robinson is a great running back. Don't get me wrong. Like, I just feel like I'm not saying like the most horrible team, right? On paper, they look really, really good this year. But all I'm saying is that, like, I don't want Bijan Robinson to have a career where Brees Hall is having. You know what I'm saying? Where he's just stuck, right? He's still young. He's only been in the league for a couple years, but I'm just saying, like, I just don't want him to have a career where, like, you're just wasting talent, bro. It's almost how I feel about Nick Chubb, but Nick Chubb got hurt, you know? Like, he was in the Browns team where they made a run with Watson, but, like, he got hurt multiple times. I just don't want Bijan Robinson to be stuck at a team where, like, he doesn't really do much, right? He's doing a lot, right, for his team, but he's just, like, he's just on a shitty team, you know? That's how I feel about Brees Hall. Like, I think he's still a good running back. It's just he's on a shitty team, you know? So, number one, not surprised at all. Number two, Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm not surprised at all. He could have been a debatable running back to be at number one, honestly. Dude's a beast. He's absolutely a beast. Reamer for the 2. Eagles, go Birds for NFL, and go Dogs for college. Reamer said for the $2 donation.
@Reemers215 donated $1.99.
Aaron, what up, man?
Eagles, go Birds for NFL and go Dogs for college.
I know, Tony, that's what I'm saying, but all I'm saying is just like I don't want him to just be a waste of talent. I personally think out of that division, you have Atlanta, you have the Saints, which I think the Saints are getting better. I don't think they're absolutely there. They're still rebuilding. You have the Buccaneers, and then you also have, who's in that division as well? You have the Panthers, I think. No. Who else is in that division, right? Is it the Panthers? No, it's not the Panthers. Is it the Panthers? Who's in that division, chat? Who's in the 3? Is that the 4 teams in that division? You got the Saints, the Falcons, the Bucks, and it's the Panthers, isn't it? Am I tweaking? That division sucks. Bucks, Panthers. Yeah, that's the 4, right? Okay, yeah, I'm right. Hot take. Baker Mayfield has, and obviously the Panthers have been kind of head-to-head in that division, but I don't know. Something about the Falcons, I feel like Falcons could possibly win that division this year. On paper, I feel like they look like they're the better team on paper. Like, I feel like they look like they're the better team. The Saints got that wide receiver, right? They drafted that wide receiver. It's supposed to be a stud. But I don't know about their quarterback. The quarterback did put some numbers up. What was his name? I be forgetting names, bro. He did pretty well. I had him on my fantasy football last year, and he was putting some good ass numbers up, but he just wasn't winning games. They're still rebuilding. The Panthers, I don't know how I feel. I don't know. For the Panthers, I just feel like the Panthers are a hit or miss. That's it. Like, that's how I feel about the Panthers. They're just a hit or miss. Is that how you say it? Shaw, or whatever? Shaw? Tyler Shaw or something like that? I don't know, bro. But on paper, like, Falcons look good. So, I don't know. We'll see. That division's always up in the air every single year, though. It's honestly going to be between those 3 teams. I think I could see the Saints being the worst team in the division. Might be a hot take, but I just feel like all around, now that Mike Evans is no longer with the Bucks, which this might be also a hot take as well. I don't think the Bucks necessarily got hurt losing Mike Evans. The only reason why I say that, because they have a couple young wide receiver stars on that team that I feel like they have a lot of potential to be really, really good this season. So, like, I'm not really worried about what they got going on with the Bucks, because I think they're okay. They're still good. I think they're still going to be good. But we'll see. I think it's yes, they lost Mike Evans, but, like, I don't think that was a complete huge loss. All right, here we go. Number 3, Saquon Barkley. I don't know. Saquon Barkley pissed me off last season. I had him on my fantasy football team, like, and just pissed me off, bro. Just pissed me off, bro. I don't know how this dude's number 3, but I mean, maybe it could have been like he was in the Madden cover, and then just like, listen, you think Saquon Barkley's overrated? I feel like there's a few. I'm sorry, this might be a hot take. There's a lot of running backs I'm taking over Saquon Barkley. I don't think Saquon Barkley is necessarily overrated, but I'm sorry. I'm taking like a James Cook. I'm taking like a CMC, Jonathan Taylor. Dog, you could name so many running backs that I could probably take over Saquon Barkley, bro. Like, could be like a Madden curse. Who knows, bro? I mean, the year prior, he had a really good season. But, like, he's number 3, bro. That's all I gotta say. Number 4. There he is, the king himself. The MVP. The MVP of 2026 and 2027. Christian McCaffrey. CMC. Say it with me, chat. CMC. Reamer, what up, dude? My king. What do you mean the 80 of the NFL, bro? He played he played almost every single game last year, calling him an 80. Stop it, bro. He ain't no 80. AD of the NFL. Out of here, bro. He plays more games than any games that AD's played his entire career. Man, stop it, bro. Washed up. Rami, you're washed. I don't want to hear it. Washed up. He ain't no washed. Shut up, bro. Washed up. Fuck out of here, bro. Washed up. Y'all just a bunch of haters, bro. All of you. Y'all a bunch of haters, bro. You know, I'm past the CMC, so I can't take this. I can't take this hate, bro. I can see the electricity going through his legs right now at practice. Rami, you can't even see your own talking about someone else. I don't want to hear it. All right, number 5. We got Jonathan Taylor. All right. Jonathan Taylor belongs in the top 5, but I feel like Jonathan Taylor belongs in the top 3. Jonathan Taylor should have been top 3 on this list. Like, being biased here, not non-biased. All right. So much pain. Don't mess with my CMC. I don't want to hear it, bro. My CMC still made the top 5, Rami. He's torn everything in his body, bro. He's still top 5 running backs in the NFL. Calling him washed, bro. I don't want to hear it, bro. My CMC is, remember this, he is top 5 running back in the NFL. The amount of times he's gotten hurt in his entire career, he's still better than your sorry ass running backs in the NFL, chat. Sorry. What else you guys got? Listen, CMC. CMC. Top 5, chat. He's always been top 5 for a minute. My CMC. Just saying. He's still making the top 5. Listen. It don't matter, bro. We had Trent Williams still went down. He was still balling, dude. All right, number 6. Derrick Henry, bro. All right. It don't matter. Even when CMC was, before CMC was a Niner, bro, CMC was still one of the best running backs in the game, dude. What are you talking about? CMC has Shanahan. It's the other way around, Drew. Okay? Shanahan has CMC. CMC does not have Shanahan. Get that right. Okay? Get that right. Shanahan has CMC. CMC doesn't have Shanahan. It's the other way around, brother. Derrick Henry at number 6. Age 32. Last year's ranking, he was number 2. Okay, hold on. Let me go back real quick. He was ranked number 2 last year, and he's still... Look at that. Read that, chat. CMC at number 4. Last year's ranking, CMC was number 5. All right, James Cook at number 7. James Cook at number 7. Well deserved, though. James Cook should be up there. CMC is not better than Barkley, and Barkley has a Super Bowl ring. It doesn't matter, Philly. I don't give a shit if he has a Super Bowl ring, dude. Okay? I don't care if he does or does not. Okay? There's been plenty of players in this sport that's been one of the best players in the freaking sport, but have no rings. Okay? There's been plenty. If I'm telling you this right now, if there was a full healthy CMC, if you're taking prime CMC or prime Saquon Barkley, bro, I'm sorry, I'm taking my boy CMC. And that is a biased answer. I don't care. I'm not crying. I'm just saying, this is sports, baby. Listen, this is sports. If you want to talk about that, hey, man, listen, I don't know. You feeling? I don't know who knocked you guys out of the playoffs last year. Oh, wait. Hold on. Anyways, move on. Number 8. You know what? This is deserved. I think Achan is, when they say honorable mention, he's always been that guy, bro. He's always been in the radar. It just sucks that he's on a shitty team, too. At number 8, Achan. Achan's always been that hooper, bro. Hey, man, listen. If you think just because he's on a shitty team don't mean he's not, he's a bad player. He's a great player. Even when they got rid of Mostert, dude was freaking hooping. Dude was a hooper. I don't care what anyone says. This dude's quick. Fast as hell, bro. Good. Great. Kenneth Walker at number 9. Who gives a fuck about this guy? At number 10, Breece Hall. What the hell? Anyways, yeah. Kenneth Walker at number 9. Sorry. I just listen. Anyways, Kenneth Walker at number 9. At number 9, Kenneth Walker. Now he's with the Kansas City Chiefs, with the real team. Listen, Kenneth Walker is now with a real team. All right. Breece Hall at number 10. He's ranked higher he's ranked at the top 10. Chat, name me some running backs that didn't make this cut that should have been on this top 10 list. Dude, I don't know. Breece Hall did some shit for me last year, bro. He ain't done shit. Yo, Rami, your boy Genty. Yeah, Bucky. But the thing is he was sharing the 50-50 ball last year. That's like the same thing with Josh Jacobs, bro. I'm a Josh Jacobs glazer, bro. I'll tell you that. I was a Josh Jacobs glazer, but this year, now that they have their backup running back, it was going 50-50. And then that's the same thing with the Rams running back as well. What was it? Kyren Williams? He's not even on the top 10. I think Kyren Williams should be on the top 10 here. I mean, you still got DeAndre Swift. He kind of picked it up, and you know what I'm saying? I mean, Chicago Bears are some ass, but you know what I'm saying, man? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that's the same thing I feel about Achan, right? Achan be hooping, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just on a shitty team. But like the same thing with the Rams, Kyren Williams, like he's like an end zone guy. Like he's like the end zone dude. He's not really the volume guy. Now that they have that young running back on the Rams, like he's not like, he doesn't have as much production. Who is that other running back that the Panthers paid and like paid so much money? He did like he's been playing like shit. It's also that running back that the Broncos end up trading for. And then now he's with the Cowboys. He was, hey man, he was turning up last season. Devontae, forgot his name. Deontay something. He was, hey man, listen, he was turning it up last season too. But I mean, obviously, you know, it's just not like every single game, but like. No, it wasn't Chuba, bro. Chuba got like kicked off the curb, bro. Hampton not on that list is criminal. Frank says. Javonte Williams. Like he was putting up some numbers last season, but I don't think it was enough for him to make the top 10. No honorable mentions, huh? Well, that is your top 10 running backs of rankings. Oh man, I can't wait to get to the wide receiver side. You guys ready for the wide receivers? Oh my gosh, where is it? Quarterbacks, wide receivers. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Oh man, I can't wait for this list. Should we save this for tomorrow? Should we save this for tomorrow, or should we save this or should we just do this now? Jahmyr Gibbs was number 2, Scott. He was number 2 on the list. We already passed him, that's why. You guys want to do it's only 10. All right, here we go. You guys ready for this? Any predictions? Any predictions in here? Anybody? Any predictions, boys and girls? At number 1, Jamar Chase. Well deserved. Well deserved. He's arguably the best wide receiver in the NFL. I don't give a shit when anyone says. I'm sorry. No one's taken his spot, bro. He's been number 1 the last 2 years. I'm sorry. Jamar Chase is a dog. Consistently. I'm sorry. Like, I'm taking Jamar Chase. Number 1. With Jetta's is different because, like, I feel like his rankings probably went lower just because of his quarterback situation, and I get that. You know? Conrad Tony, wipe your mouth, bro. Wipe your mouth, brother. Wipe your mouth, bro. Wipe your mouth, dog. Wipe your mouth after you're done, bro. Actually, here's another napkin too, bro. You might need like 3 of them. At number 2, Justin Jefferson. So that makes sense. I mean, let's be real here, chat. My top 3, if I would guess right now in this top 3 class right now, I'm taking Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, and Puka Nacua. Those are the 3 top wide receivers that I think I'm going to take in this NFL right now. I'm taking those 3 guys on my team. If they told me to choose 3, I'm taking those 3 right there. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, and Puka Nacua. You are not beating that 3, bro. That is like, dog, come on, bro. There's no debate. There's no debate. There's no debate. If you would put 3 wide receivers on your team right now, whoever's in the NFL right now, those are the 3 teams. Those are the 3 players that you need on your wide receiver wise on your team. Right there. I'm taking those 3 guys right now on my team. No debate, no question. Puka, Justin, and Jamar Chase. Like, come on, bro. At number 3. Yep. See, I don't even want to listen. We're just gonna I'm just gonna pass this. JSN not top 3. Nope. JSN not top 3, bro. Nope. Had a great season. Sure. He had a great season. I give him that. Not top 3. Nope. 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 He's not top 3, bro. JSN is at least top 10 to 20, bro. JSN top 10 to 20, bro. Seattle Seahawks don't have shit, bro. They don't have anybody. Jetta's not Jackson Smith Jigba, bro. He ain't top, bro. Listen, he ain't top 3. He ain't gonna be top. He's gonna get ranked way below this after this season. I promise you. He's not gonna be your top 5 this year. He's not. Good year. Awesome. He's not gonna do this again. He's not doing this shit again, bro. He's not doing this shit again. I guarantee you this. He's not doing this shit again, bro. Wins in Levi Stadium in 2026. Seattle 2, Niners 0. And Tony, you're still fucking ugly, bro. Listen, Seattle Seahawks ain't doing nothing this year, bro. JSN, a fluke. Puka Nacua at number 4. Puka Nacua at number 4. Puka Nacua at number 4. Robbed. Straight up. Robbed. Rings look good on me. Tony, the rings are not even on you, bro. The Seattle Seahawks don't give a shit about you. The rings look good on me, though, but I'm from Portland, Oregon. You see these sorry-ass Seahawks fans, chat? These Seattle Seahawks fans have only been fans since Russell Wilson. And guess what? They booed Russell Wilson when he came back to Seattle. They booed him, bro. And they glazed him when he finally retired. Oh my God, thank you, Russell Wilson. Yeah. Russell Wilson, thank you. Russell Wilson, thank you. I'm sorry, retired. But you booed him. You booed him. You Seattle Seahawks booed Russell Wilson when he came back. You guys are a bunch of fucking bums. Seattle Seahawks fans are a bunch of bums, bro. A man that helped you win a Super Bowl and you boo him, bro. And you boo him. Sorry ass fans. Fake ass fans. Guess what? Guess what, Seattle fans? You know who you guys were booing 2 years ago? Sam Darnold. Why? Because he was a 49er. Sam Darnold! Oh my God! Sam Darnold, my MVP! Huh? Yeah, fake fans. Weren't there. Didn't want him. Y'all Seattle fans didn't want Sam Darnold. Y'all didn't want him. Y'all didn't believe in him. Oh, but now we're undefeated. We have this record. Sam Darnold, JSN. Oh my God. Let's continue. At number 5, Amon-Ra St. Brown. You can't make this shit up, bro. You cannot make this shit up. Y'all can't make this up with these sorry-ass Seattle Seahawks fans. Don't let them fool you. Do not let them fool you. Bunch of fake fans, bro. A bunch of fake fans, bro. Fake fans. Fake. Up the ass fake, bro. Never wanted Sam Darnold. Glazing him now. Buying all his jerseys. Yeah. Amon-Ra St. Brown. I'm just saying, bro. Hey, this is well deserved. CeeDee Lamb probably got ranked down because of the duo that he has in the Cowboys now. Please tell us about the 80s again. Nobody's talking about the 80s, Tony. You're the only one that keeps bringing that shit up, bro. No one's bringing that shit up, dude. No one is. No one's bringing up the sorry-ass 80s. I wasn't even there to live it, dude. I wasn't even born. What am I supposed to tell you, bro? What am I supposed to tell you? That's the same thing when Seattle Seahawks, before they even won a chip, you guys were dragging the 2014 Super Bowl win up your freaking asses every single year, bro. Gassing up freaking Geno Smith every single year that he was going to take you guys to the Super Bowl, bro. I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it. Especially when Seattle Seahawks lost the playoffs. You guys were nowhere to be seen, bro. You weren't saying shit. You weren't saying shit. You didn't say shit in the chat. When they lose, they're not around, bro. When you lose, you're not around. But when you win, oh, man. We're the best team in the world. We're the best team in the world. I'm around now. Yeah, that's the exact same thing. Well, how Kansas City fans feel right now. When Kansas City fans lose, they're still here. Excuse me, they're still here, but especially when they lose, all fans are, hey man, they're drilling them. But when they win, you don't hear them anymore, bro. All I'm saying is, bro, is enjoy it now, bro. Enjoy it now. Because when the season comes around, bro, I want to hear the noise again. All that bickering, all that yapping about Seattle Seahawks. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, bro. Tell me, chat. Tell me, chat. Last season, tell me, who are all the Seattle fans? Who are all the Seattle fans that were glazing Sam Darnold last year? In the beginning of the season, when they said Sam Darnold signed for a 4-year deal with the Seattle Seahawks, how many Seahawks fans were glazing that? How many? I can't count because there was none. There were zero. All right, number 6, CeeDee Lamb. He got ranked lower because of George Pickens. He had a really good season this year. Had a really good season this year. CeeDee Lamb is ranked lower. He was number 4 last year at number 6. Makes sense. He's going 50-50 with George Pickens, which is not a bad thing. I mean, I just don't understand how the Cowboys didn't make the playoffs last year. With probably having one of the best duos in the NFL last year, and they didn't even make the playoffs. I don't understand. See, look, now George Pickens at number 7. Makes sense. They were probably the best duos. Look, they both made it on the top 10 list. Like, why do you hate the Hawks so much? We know you're a Hawks fan at heart. I'm not. Bro, listen, you got to understand this is where the football genes come in, bro. Whenever like when you're in the same division as like I'm sorry and Tony knows this. Conrad Tony knows this. This is how sports is, bro. But you have to understand we are in the best division in the NFL. I don't care what anyone says. It's the most competitive division, and that's just how it is, bro. Like, I'm sure it's like that with some of the other divisions, but when it comes to the NFC West, and I don't even think that's a biased opinion, it's the most competitive division with those three teams. I mean, the Cardinals, whatever, but like those three teams, and coming into the season where the Seattle Seahawks just won the Super Bowl, the Seattle Seahawks also won the Super Bowl in the Levi Stadium, where the Niners play. And you got the Rams that just got Myles Garrett, and they're possibly getting Aaron Donald back, maybe. You just got a stacked team coming in trying to beat the Seattle Seahawks. So it's going to be like that, right? Like, I mean, it's like that, bro. I would say these three teams have been pretty decently been good for the last, how many years? I mean, maybe not besides the Seattle Seahawks with getting Geno Smith, but still, like, they were still decent. Even the Rams always been good for how many plus years, especially the 49ers. So it's just always been so competitive every single year, bro. There has not been like a bad season with this division, bro. It just hasn't. Just hasn't at all. So Nico Collins at number 8. That's why it's like, if you look at it, especially going into the season, and like I said, I'm not being biased, bro. If you've been watching football and you've been watching football for years, you just know, bro, like those three teams, they're always been good. They always been good, bro. They have. Look at the history with the San Francisco 49ers, the Seattle Seahawks, and the Rams. Like, look at the roster going into the last 10 years, bro. They've been good. I mean, the 49ers, I mean, mind you, we went through a little hump for a couple years, but still, like, we've always been good. So, at number 9, A.J. Brown. All right, let me ask you this. New England Patriot fans in here. Do you guys think that A.J. Brown is going to have a better career or a better year with the New England Patriots? Thoughts? Absolutely, Tony. Some of the best coaches in the football. 100%, dude. Hands down. And look at the Seattle Seahawks, bro. They have an amazing coach. Getting the Baltimore Ravens defensive coordinator, being the head coach, now being one of the best coaches in the NFL, bro. It just goes to show. And now look, we got Shanahan, and then you got the Rams coach as well. It's like, bro, probably one of the best coaches in the NFL right now. Top 5 almost. Probably top 5 right now. Best coaches in the NFL. Right there. They're top I'm not saying they're top 3 because you still got the Patriots head coach as well. I think he's a good coach, but like, hey man, listen, all I gotta say, bro, is it's a fun division, bro. If you are a Niners fan, Seattle Rams fan, like, you just know the division is tough. Drake's gonna feed him. He will. Nico Collins, that's the thing, bro. He's been getting hurt pretty often with Nico. At number 10, Devontae Adams. I think Devontae Adams definitely stepped it up whenever Puka went down too. and he balled out. And the fact that at the age of 33 and then he's still playing at the level that he is, like, is pretty impressive. Because people already called Davante Adams washed, but I don't think he's fully washed. I think he's still very, very good. Obviously, he's not like Green Bay Packers Davante Adams, right? But like, he's still a really, really good wide receiver. Imagine if old boy never really got hurt like that. What's his name with the Saints? Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas was a beast whenever he was playing for a couple years. I think the reason why going into the season, is he even going to play though, Tanene? Neighbors, is he going to play? That's the question. Is he going to play? Is he going to play? And I think Malik Neighbors is going to be fine, especially when he comes back. He's going to be fine, bro. He's going to ball out. He's going to ball out. Am I going to do a Collection Family Fantasy League this year? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Listen, chat, I told you guys, like, as much as you guys don't like some of my reactions when it comes to like my division, bro, I'm defending the 49ers on top of the mountain, bro. You don't see fans like me, bro. You don't see 49er fans like me, dog. Cause like at the end of the day, like, as much as I joke around, like, I could tell you shit, bro. Like, I'm not new to this stuff, bro. I've been seeing my team. I've been there when we had Beathard as our starting quarterback. I've been there, bro, before Alex Smith, like a little bit before Alex Smith. But bro, I was there, dude, when the hard times, dude. Like, I'm not gonna sit around and cry about it, dude. Like, I know my team. Like, it just sucks that we're in this type of position. But it's like, I just want to know how it feels to win, bro. You know, and that's just how it is with like with football, dude. Like, especially football. Like, I'm very passionate about it, dude. I really am. And it's nothing personal, because like, that's why Tony knows that, like, dude, it's a competitive division, bro. Raiders will have a better record than the Niners. Rami, honestly, when you talk about football, dude, it's like talking to a brick wall. Okay, because the thing is, you gas up your team every single year, bro, and then you disappear and talk about everybody else's team but your own. Like, you got the Raiders tatted on your whole body, and you not once bring up the Raiders after they started playing like shit in the first few months, and then you stop talking about the Raiders. Like, and then you're gonna gas up the Raiders now. And then if they're complete shit this season, you're going to be talking about everybody else's team but the Raiders. That's what you did last year. I don't want to hear it from you. That's exactly what you said last year. You said you gassed a guy that's a Raiders fan, gassed up Geno Smith. Geno Smith's going to take us to the Super Bowl. Dude had the most, bro. I said this to you guys last season, if you guys remember, if you guys were paying attention, that I said, guys, chat, I'm betting this year on my bets. I promise you, take the over every single game. You're gonna make money on Geno Smith. He's throwing a pick almost every single game, and he has. He's almost threw a pick every single game, bro. There's maybe 1 or 2 games that he didn't throw a pick. I made so much money off Geno Smith, bro. Put the over +1 on Geno. You're a 49er super glazer. Trash legend. Who do you else? What am I supposed to root for? 2 teams, brother? You want me to root for the 49ers and the Cardinals? Who do you want? Dude, listen. What are you talking about, bro? At least I'm not a fake fan, dude. If the 49ers go 0-18 one year, dude, I will still be a fan. I will still be rocking my gear. I will still be rocking my 49ers jersey, bro. Promise you. I'm not one of those like fans where like, oh, my team's ass, I'm not rocking them. Trust me, I know a couple. I know actually a lot of them that do that. It's like, okay, my team's good. Just like Patriots fans. Patriots fans did the same shit, dude. Patriots fan went so dry, bro. You didn't see not one Patriots fan in this chat You didn't see any of those fans rocking gears until they start, oh, Drake made this, Drake made that, and then they started being somewhat, they make it to the Super Bowl. All of a sudden, and all these Patriots fans came in out of the woodwork. Oh, man, I think our Tom Brady is here. Oh, Tom Brady's here. Bro, that's exactly how Patriots fans were, bro. Come on now. No one was talking about Patriots in the last how many years, bro? Let's be fair. The only Patriots fan that I know here that was talking was probably Jeremy Woo and Cushy, and that is it. Nobody else in here was talking about Patriots this, Patriots that. Raiders got a few players, but haven't put together yet. Like Bowers might be the best in the league. What up, Zang? What's good? Raiders are trash. Indiana could put up 30 on that defense. Mista, you too. Sorry, Mista. There's probably a couple people that I forgot. Mista, yes, I know that you're a Patriots fan. You're like one of the OGs in here that still talk about your Patriots, but I'm just saying in general, bro. Like, this list had me excited last year with Geno at top 10. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, I expect you, Rami. I'm expecting you, Rami, to like, even if your team becomes good, I'm expecting you to talk shit, of course. Like, it's a new season, whatever. Like, if the Raiders just magically are a better team, which I think they are better this year. I don't think they're better. They're not going to be better than that we were last year. Geno Smith was ass. Dude, the old Raiders fans were booing, like, get Geno Smith out of there, dude. Like, and they just didn't. Because they paid all that money to him. Like, of course they're going to have him out there. You know what I mean? So, like, that's how it is majority of the time. It's like the Bucks. Like, the Bucks fans, like, all of a sudden you saw these Buck fans, bro, when they got Tom Brady and they were making this absolute crazy run and they win a Super Bowl. Like, where the fuck? You know? Just like the Panthers fans. Bro, Panther fans, dude, if I was a Panthers fan, like, dead ass, if I was living in Carolina and my team was that bad and the tickets were that cheap, I'm a football fan, dude. I'm going. It's cheap. Bro, those tickets were like $40. Those fans were not showing up, and all of a sudden they make the playoffs. That whole stadium was filled. Like, dude, you know how many games I probably would have made almost every single game if my team was that ass and it was only worth like $40. Like, I'm showing up. Just because man, it's fun to watch some football in person. You see the players, like, dude, you get a nice seat. Maybe you could probably buy the cheapest seat and probably go to the lowest level and people probably wouldn't realize it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying though, like, I'm showing up. I've been to the Seattle, like, I lived in Seattle for like almost like a little bit half my life. And I've been to like 4 or 5 games. You know, the one time I was supposed to watch the Niners is because I had COVID. We had COVID for like a couple weeks and I couldn't go. They played during the Thanksgiving game. So, but the Niners play the Raiders during the preseason game. Like, I would like to see, like, you know, I might try to go. I might go. We'll see. Depending how much the tickets are. If it's cheap, I'm sure they probably will. I actually know they won't be cheap because it's the Raiders Stadium. Dude, the Raiders Stadium out here, the Elite Allegiant, dude, it's expensive. It's one of the most expensive stadiums in the NFL. I get to watch two of the worst teams in the NFL play every year, every week at work. Nothing excited to see there. Rami, it's because you're working, bro. Yay. It's because you're working. It's different when you're working at working there or just being there present to watch some football. Like, what do you mean? That means you're not really a football guru like that then. If there's nothing exciting to see, seeing the worst two who cares? It's still football. It's fun. Like, I think it's still fun. Even if it's like the worst teams, like, it would be a mid-off, but like, I'm still having a good time. Like, I don't care. I wouldn't give a shit. I watched Seattle Seahawks go up against the Atlanta Falcons, bro. It was a mid-off, bro. And I still enjoyed it. It was like one of the worst teams during the time. Like, I still enjoyed watching it. Like, it's still dope. It's still really, really cool to watch. I don't know. That's just me. Especially if you've never been in the stadium before. Like, I'd be like, man, I don't even care. Bro, I watched my first Raiders game that I watched was against the Cowboys, bro. It was a mid-off, dude. It was still a good time, though. Raiders going back to back first picks. Tanene says, crappy teams or not, what a dope job. Yeah, a dope job to meet people, to watch the game. So you ain't watching nothing till but the stands. Exactly, that's true too. Whenever you're since Rami works there, it's like you're not really watching the game. You're watching the stands. You're watching the people. So. But yeah, I think overall, like, I don't know, I just love watching NFL, dude. That's why, like, I really need to get into college. Like, I really do, bro. There's so many games, but, like, with the passion that I have for football, dude, it's, like, it's actually insane. Like, I love the NFL, bro. I really do. I sat the 18 innings at the D-back games before. So I'm just saying, like, if anybody, like, we lost a lot of viewers probably because anyone doesn't want to watch football, but I'm just saying, like, football season is it's my favorite time of the season, bro. Football season, basketball season, playoffs, obviously, All-Star weekend, and then all the Christmas games are always fun. The Thanksgiving games for football, like, it's always fun, dude. Like, I don't know. If you don't like sports, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, you have to at least like one sport, bro. Man, I'd watch the Browns and Dolphins play tomorrow. That's how much I miss football, dude. Dead ass, dude. So, please get into college football, bro. You know what? There was one team that I always rooted for back when, and I'll tell you, guys want to know what team I really rooted for? Dead ass. Because I was a fan of this player. This is when I was really trying to get into football, college ball, and he was one of the best running backs in the draft, and he is. But like now his career is trash because of how many times he's gotten hurt. I was a Georgia fan. When Nick Chubb was playing for Georgia. Dude, huge fan, bro. Huge fan. That's why I always used to glaze Nick Chubb all the time when he came into the NFL. Before I started doing the YouTube consistently, bro, I was glazing Nick Chubb, bro. No, you're good, Tanene. This was fun. I mean, this is fun. I just want to get people excited about football, and I'm sure a lot of people are. So, I don't know. Maybe I should glaze just Georgia, bro. Like, that was like the one team when I first got into like college. I was like, dude, like this guy's good. And I was like, okay. And plus, I grew up in Georgia. I grew half my life in Georgia. I was like, you know what? Why not? My uncle was a huge Dogs fan. So it's like, okay. Like, he was a huge Bulldog fan. So I was like, maybe I should just be a Georgia fan, bro. And I grew up half my life there. So I was like, you know what? So maybe I should just be just in default being a Georgia fan. Maybe that's what I'm gonna root for, chat. I'm gonna be a Georgia fan. I'm a straight bandwagon. I don't even know how good they are this year. I really don't. Georgia always has a full stable of star running backs. Trav's dropping a Nike Zoom Vapor. Yeah, just send it to me. We'll talk about it tomorrow for sure. I took a lot of time out of your hands this morning, chat. But yeah. But you guys run it up real quick, chat, for the one time. Guys, remember, the hats are dropping this Friday. I would love to a lot of you guys cop a hat. Please cop a hat this weekend, this Friday. The official drop is this Friday. I don't have a whole lot of hats left. I think we maybe have like 60 hats, 50 hats left. I think we sold a little bit over 100 hats the last drop, and then we only have a few left. So if you guys haven't gotten your hats yet, make sure you guys get your hats. Okay, get your hats this Friday. Okay, get your hats, chat. Rock them. And then we'll have a little bit of restock maybe later this year. We'll see. I don't know. But you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I appreciate you guys' support as always. All love, man. It's all fun, dude. It's all been fun, dude. This was fun. This is a nice little segment. I love it, dude. I went off the rails, dude. I went out of character low-key, but that's just how I am when it comes to competitive sports, dude. But you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. Love y'all. All right? Enjoy your day. Happy Wednesday, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
there's no denying.